raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
You for real that hungry? Nigga, if I was like, never mind. I was about to say something crazy. I'm genuinely gonna keep that thought to myself. Usually I say some shit like that, niggas be like, yo, say it. I'll be like, no, I'll be like, no, I ain't gonna say it. Then I say it. This time I'm genuinely not going to say it. I know what you Hey, calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. It's fucked up. Because that's exactly what I was about to Hey, that was exactly what I was about to say. The fact that this nigga guessing is crazy, but I was for sure gonna be like, nigga, if I was like, nigga.
Jesus. He could have killed you. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Hey, Mike, bro, what you love this nigga or something, bro? Why you on this nigga dick like that, bro?
Kenny's out there.
Wait, they gotta fuck and eat Ormo? Wait, bro, was that a typo or what?
You should eat something.
Yeah, we gotta fuck and eat.
No
bother.
This shitty in a while.
You know my routine, man. I wake up at the hospital, grab me an orange. Eat that real quick. Through the skin, through the rind, I don't care. Then I pick up some water. I drink that. Bro, I can't do this with you. Doc, I can't do this. Doc, I can't do this with you, bro. Look, I know we got problems, but yo, my nigga, this is against the Hippocratic Oath, bro. This is against the... He's gonna kill me before I get to my match, bro. I'ma eat it. Ah! Oh shit, I dropped it.
Roblox!
I hate you niggas. I swear to God, on everything I love, I hate every single one of y'all. Can't be mad. You can't be mad at second place. It's a 60-man game. To make it to second place, that means you was better than 57. Yeah, you was better than 57 niggas. Cause you the 50. No, you better than you. I can't count, bro. You better than 58 niggas. Cause you was the 59th nigga, and then the 60th nigga won. It took me a minute, but I got it. Y'all. You look
like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, bro, no, I haven't seen a ghost. I just seen two niggas' dicks. Nigga, fuck a ghost.
6, 7.
Fuck! Ah, I'm losing. I love HRT. Do you hear me? I love HRT. Show feet? I got you, bro. Matter of fact, I'm actually show foot. Fuck! I hate this fucking GIF, man. Whole foot. What up, y'all? Hold on, bro. No. I'm not. No. What up, y'all? Hold on. Hold on, man. How y'all doing, man? It's Homestuck Saturday. I gotta delete that fucking clip, man. How y'all doing, man? We out here. It's Saturday. It's Homestuck Day, man. VOD watchers, I do not be saying shit to you niggas, man. I am sorry. I love y'all, though. What up, y'all? I seen the subs. I seen Koff. I seen Aki. Was it anybody else I missed?
No bother.
Quaked. What the fuck is this? Koff says she updated the playlist. I'm like, what the hell? Turn this shit down for one. Turn that shit down for one. Can you do a pop the balloon video? Do you mean watch a pop the balloon video or be in one? Because if be in one, no, I would kill myself. I will kill myself genuinely. I ain't know Billie Eilish had a movie. What up, y'all? How y'all day been, man? I've been chilling, bro.
No bother.
8-Bit Kitten, I appreciate the sub. I appreciate the sub. I appreciate y'all, man. We gotta get these subs up because Koff need a computer so bad, yo. That ass. She my librarian and shit, so I'd have told her, like, once I get on for real, I'm gonna get Koff a computer. She in the trenches. They ass in the fucking trenches. Man, I'll be like, fuck. You ain't got nothing? You can't do shit? I'm like, damn, you ain't got a laptop? God damn. We gonna get you right though, Koff. We gonna get you right. On God, we gonna get you right. And then when we get you your computer, I'm gonna get you DaVinci Resolve. I'm gonna put you in the mines, gang. I hope you know that. I'm gonna put you in the mines, gang. It's gonna be, the computer gonna be back pay for all the work you done did so far, and also a future investment in the work you go do after. But once I get to the point when I can get you a computer and we own for real, I'm gonna pay you. But we put you to work though. We put you to work, don't I? Speaking of, man, everybody go stream Poser Hill on my YouTube, exclamation point YouTube. Is it exclamation point YT? I say this shit I don't know my own fucking chat commands. Exclamation point YT or okay. I can't wait, hey man. But no, for real, go stream that song on YouTube. Cause I'm doing them Sonic LARP songs. Them joints is to pay the bills. Them joints is to pay the bills and the Koff PC fund. But with that being said, though, I got another Homestuck song, gang. Niggas in the Discord already heard it. But Stolen Locket, I appreciate it. Koff appreciate it too. I appreciate the sub. But niggas in the Discord already heard the new Homestuck song. The rest of you niggas not ready, on God. The rest of you niggas not ready, on God. I know I said the last joint was better than Dirt Streamers. Nah. In retrospect, I like Temporal Piano was cold, but it wasn't better than Dirt Streamers. This one, the next one that's about to drop, man, fuck Dirt Streamers. Man, fuck Dirt Streamers. I've been listening to this new joint on repeat. That joint is the one. And that shit it's coming to Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit. I don't know when exactly, but it's coming. What the fuck? What did you add to this playlist? What did you add to this playlist? This theme of Slam Jam, Land of Fans and Music. Oh, this a fan? This a fan joint? This a fan song? It's gotta be, huh? The Homestuck community not ready, cuz. This next joint, I'm gonna stop gassing it. Y'all gonna see it. Whenever Koff done with it, because the thumbnail ready, the song finished, the thumbnail ready. As soon as Koff sent me the video, that shit coming out. I don't know when it's gonna be on like the streamers. I don't know when it's gonna be on Spotify, Apple Music and shit. It's submitted though. It's submitted. It take a minute. It might be like a week. I think it take at least a week for the songs to get processed to the fucking the streamers and shit. But this next joint, bro, y'all not ready, bro. Y'all not ready, man. Y'all not ready. Can I keep it $150? I don't remember what the fuck happened last time. I don't remember. Somebody give me the last time on Homestuck. Matter of fact, I'm about to boot that shit up. I ain't about to start reading yet. We yapping for a minute. But I don't remember what the fuck happened last time. I do remember penis Ouija. I remember the penis Ouija board. What up though, Thumps? I didn't get fully sold on. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, okay. As soon as I booted that shit up, I remember where we was at. Okay. I do remember. Death of the author. I didn't get fully sold. I didn't get fully sold on Dave Cat, but I can see the prospect. I'm still a Dave Resi soldier, nigga. I'm still a Dave Resi soldier, on God. Yo, what y'all think of my the worst shit I probably ain't create the shit, but we was in the core thinking about like what's the worst shit possible. Nigga, Rose Gamzee, nigga. Rosie? That's dick on the ground ships. That ain't just L ships, nigga. That's hell ships. But I like the name though. Rosie? Tell me Rosie not hard. Tell me Rosie not hard though. As a name. The ship is dog shit, but I'm saying the name is hard though. Rosie? Come on, man. Come on, man. This playlist is 27 hours. I'm gonna just keep the window up at the stream. Fuck it. Talk about some Rosie. Let's start killing people. Chill. I'm saying, we literally was in chat like, I'm trying to devise the worst shit possible. Koff was the first one that said it, but I swear to God, before she wrote it, I was thinking it. I was like, Rose Gamzee is the most dog shit ship I can think of off the top. Off the top. I can't believe they got me in the. That's how you know I'm really deep in this Homestuck shit. Cause like now I'm really like in the shipping culture. Like that shit fucked up. I ain't been this deep in a shit in like ship war shit since like Steven Universe fucking what was my other show? Star vs. the Forces of Evil, nigga. Who watched Star vs. the Forces of Evil, cuz? What was your ship? If you a Star vs. the Force of Evil watcher, what was your shit? I was a Tom Star nigga. Tom and Star was my OTP, and they I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to fucking talk about it. Talking about some damn Starco. Get the fuck out my fucking face, man. That shit was some dog shit. Starco. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Tom Marco? Okay, wait. I kind of hear you. I kind of hear you. Starco was dead ass dog shit, and I can't believe that shit was endgame. Spoilers, sorry. I hope none of y'all was planning on watching Star. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. That was my shit. Star vs. the Force of Evil was gas until the last season. Last season was some. I know them niggas got canceled and shit. They had to speed it up or whatever. That last season was some ass. But yeah, bro, Tom and Star, and then Marco Jackie, and that was it for like 3 episodes. Dumbass Marco talking about I'm gonna go to Muni. Fuck you, man. Stay your dumb ass in Earth, you stupid fuck. Let me stop, man, because that shit really getting me mad. That shit really getting me tight, bro. That shit really getting me tight. Amadot? Nah, we parried our Lapis soldiers to the death, nigga. I don't know what you talking about. Amadot, man. Amethyst needs to be with me. Actually, Peridot needs to be with me. Hey, relax. Everybody relax. Lapidot boring? You tripping. Lapidot is the shit. They was at the bar. They had a kid. You feel me? Stop it. Lapidot was the shit. It don't even matter, bro. Cause the best ship in that show was fucking Lars and Sadie. I killed myself. The way if niggas heard me talk about Shep, Steven Universe, niggas would think I hate now. Comedies, I'm joking. I'm joking.
honest.
I'm joking. But bro, dead ass, that episode in Future made me so mad, cuz I was Steven in that episode. I was Steven in that episode. Kettle Meow? That's a hard name. I fuck with that name, but I appreciate the follow. But I understand the whole point of the episode. The whole point of the episode was like sometimes shit don't work out the way you want it to, and you gotta get past. I don't give a fuck about none. I don't give a fuck about none of the meta commentary that they was trying to impart on me. They fucked my ship up. I would have did the same thing Steven did on God. I would have did the same exact thing. I swear to God. Lord, look, man, my nigga Lars, he had issues, bro, but he dealt with them. He had my nigga. Please don't get me started. Please don't get me started. Please don't get me started, because Lars is my favorite character in Steven Universe, period, nigga. He at least my favorite human. He my favorite townie for sure. Don't get me started talking about Lars, because I'll drop a whole video essay in this motherfucker on Twitch live. I'll drop a whole video essay live on Twitch right now about my nigga Lars. I'll do it too. I should really write a Lars video essay. That's my nigga, dog. How y'all get me on Steven Universe, cuz? How y'all get me on Steven Universe? LARPs and Sadie, yo, chill, Marina, chill. That's my nigga, dog, for real. What's another like? I'm really trying hard not to say, show that attracts, the wokies. You know what I mean? The gays and the LGBTs. What else y'all used to watch, man? Ain't no cartoons out. Who was a Centaur World Soldier? I know it's a couple of y'all. Some of y'all gotta be Centaur World Soldiers in here, man. Somebody gotta be a Centaur World Soldier. Owl House, I fuck with Owl House. I never finished it though. I never finished Owl House. I need to watch the last season of that shit. Centaur, I'm so glad y'all, man. Hey, man. Centaur World should be in the same conversations as like Steven Universe. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody watched that motherfucker though. I've never feared the drums of war. What? I faced down far worse things before, but never has it counted more. Bro, stop. Don't get me started on Centaur World, please. If you ain't watched Centaur World, bro, log into your Netflix. Get your mama Netflix, your daddy, whoever in your family got Netflix. Get their login information. Log into Netflix. Fuck the stream. I'ma upload the stream. I'ma upload the stream on YouTube tomorrow. Fuck the stream. Go watch Centaur World. Both seasons, the movie, watch all the shit. Watch all that shit, man. Ooh. Man, hey. That was my shit. What the hell? Bro.
No. Okay, dude.
You gotta flip it turnways.
You're holding it wrong. Dude.
Flip it turnways.
Dude, hurry.
What is playing? This is, yo.
Escape from above. Dude, no.
I got you. The VOD uploaded, it's just, they started getting the Rickies for the copyright strikes, bro. We gonna still watch Rickies when they upload them. But I'm gonna have to chop them shits out the VODs now, gang. They started copyright striking them. So I gotta cut that shit out the VOD and then I'm gonna re-upload it. I hate YouTube's so fucking annoying, because if you get a music copyright, they'll automatically cut the music out of the VOD. But if it's a visual copyright, you can't do it. I'm like, just chop the shit, dummy. I gotta go. But it's the VOD uploaded. I'm gonna do that. I promise. All right, man. How long we been yapping for? 20 minutes. All right, man. I know what y'all here for, bro. I know what y'all here for, man. How would I scale Plank? You talking about Ed and Nettie Plank? That nigga universal for sure. That nigga Plank. he universal at least. He might be multiversal, really. I need to watch the second season of Moon Girl and Devil Dino. I watched the first season hard as fuck. I need to watch the second season. Wait, hold on. What that nigga say? Chill on my nigga Spike. What'd he say? Hey, what'd he say about Majin Partners? I can't find this nigga reply, bro. What'd he say about Majin Partners a monkey? Cause that's low key my shit. He might be cooking. I gotta see his take. Majin Partners a monkey is better than the Amazing World of Gumball. Hey, what if I said my nigga Spike is on to something? What if I said that? What if I said my nigga Spike on to something? What if I said my nigga Spike on to something though? Can I be real? All right, before I got one more take. I got a take for niggas. I think I'm not saying Gumball bad. I fuck with Gumball. I think Gumball funny. It's overrated though, bro. Y'all niggas be gassing Gumball. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all be gassing the fuck out of Gumball. Gumball funny, but niggas be gassing it. Bob Watcher, skip 20 minutes. Ramen got the opinion. Chill. That's my last opinion. We reading now. We reading. Hey yo, I don't agree with this take, Spike. My fault. We not reading yet. Hold on, sorry. Infinity Train though, that's another joint niggas need to get on. I hate that they did my show dirty as fuck. Infinity Train went so crazy, bro. All right. Now we reading on God. Now we reading. What year we on? Into year 3. Clarence was overhated. Clarence was actually decent. Clarence was decent. They got, you know what fucked Clarence over? The fucking creator being like a molester or something. He did something. I think he like sexually assaulted somebody in the Cartoon Network office or some shit. But niggas didn't give Clarence a chance. Also, the thing that fucked up Clarence was on at the same time as Craig of the Creek. Craig of the Creek was Clarence but better. Keep it a $150. I like Clarence though. Clarence was overhated. Clarence was overhated for sure. But Craig of the Creek shit on that show. And it's like Craig of the Creek and Clarence, they both like regular ass kids, slice of life shows. Craig of the Creek shit on Clarence. But you know, it is what it is. All right, everybody shut the hell up. Act 6, Act 3. Clarence, you tripping. I'm not even about to acknowledge that. Nigga say Clarence clears Craig of the Creek? No. I like Clarence though. Don't get me wrong. My fault. Lock in. Everybody lock in. Everybody stop talking about cartoons. We on Homestuck, man. I fuck with this beat. Land of Crypts and Helium. That's a crazy ass world, nigga. Crypts and Helium. Balloons and dead niggas. Dude, I just looked it up. Everything he said is true. Wherever your house is now is sinking in a hurry. Better act fast. It's healing. Uh-oh. Loud. Every flash be loud as fuck. Yes.
J Crocs.
Fuck. The week in between like the Homestuck streams, I forget everybody's voices. I forget how to do it. It take me a minute to get back in it.
J Crocs. Urgent correspondence for Professor BFFC over Roxy. You won't believe where I am right now. Bet you I will. Okay, maybe you will. But I'm in the game finally. It's considerably more outlandish than I was expecting. What were you expecting? For magic not to be real or something? LOL, what a dope.
Now I like my voice. I'm not voice training. But you know what's crazy though? I definitely thought I done had the same thought while reading the streams. I'm like, if I was to change my voice, this would be good voice training.
No, I was thinking, well, I don't know. Something more like, wow, okay, shush. Jane, I actually don't have any time. I have literally like 1 minute. I only wanted to ask one thing. Did you talk to Jake about, you know, do I even need to wonk? That's why you're contacting me? Yes.
What's this supposed to be? How are you? She fucking me up, bro. Can she get sober? Somebody answer me, because I don't know what this supposed to. I'm assuming it's how are you, but is it supposed to be sorry? Yo, I need her ass. She need to eat some bread and drink some coffee. Hurry? Okay.
Hurry. Roxy, please. I don't think you understand. There are mysteries here. Real mysteries and puzzles to solve. That's cool. So how'd it go with Jake? Grown. Did Doc Croc practice her love medicine on the English patient? Hardly. If you really want to know, I completely blew it with him forever. Satisfied?
It's true, she did.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Bro, chill. I'm not 40. Not yet.
He asked me if I liked him, and in the heat of the moment, I panicked and I said no. And then he went on this whole thing about Dirk, and that's that. Can we drop it now? Jane, this is totals the shittiest love report I ever heard. It's not a love report. Will you stop it? Jane, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed about this. I want to just go there and smack your ass.
I'm choosing to read that as smack her ass, not smack her ass, like not smack her ass, but rather smack her ass. You know what I'm saying?
You had him. Oh, James, fine. The only reason I got to cut short on ripping you a new one offer this debacle is the fact that everything is literally on fire right now. What? There's a fire? No, Jane. There's a fire when you could go camping and pack marshmallows while smiling like an asshole. The whole neighborhood is burning down. By which I mean literally every single fucking building gotta go. Oh gosh. Please be careful. Still, just shaking my fucking head about this Jake thing. Ugh.
The fuck is this? It's a young seed pod. This shit's still loud as fuck. It's a young seed pod, yet to be released at the surface. It looks like it needs a lot more helium. The door is locked. There's a strange symbol on it which you find mysteriously alluring. The more you look at it, the more you think it's just so cool. You could totally see wearing that thing on a shirt. Yeah. There's a skull weighing this thing down. Could be an obvious booby trap. Gonna take some bravery to swipe it. What do you say? Take salamander skull? Hell yeah. A little chamber full of bones. You guess the remains of an old salamander or something.
This is just such a piss-poor burial job. There's no reason to do anything with this pedestal anymore. You could jump up and down on it, you guys. That would be some especially pointless tomfoolery, though. What about this? Can't click that? The switch has no power. It does nothing. You flip it up and down a bunch of... and nothing just keeps on happening. Our people have waited for centuries for the 4 nobles to arrive, and it seems we will wait centuries more. We will wait so long that apparently we will all die waiting? That's what we're supposed to do, they say. It's just a big waiting game up in here. And when the nobles finally arrive, then apparently they have to wait too. We're told they cannot summon the speaker of the vast croak without help, so they must wait for another 4 to arrive. Gods, they say. Together they will raise the speaker and fight invisible demons, I think? I used to think I understood our folklore. It made me happy to think about greeting the maid. But then it all changed, and now it's kind of complicated and distressing and sad. Ah, well. I'll just keep building crypts and carving tablets like I'm told. If you are reading this, it means I'm dead. Or it means I'm dead. I'm stupid. Dang. Carving stones is hard. I want to go back to farming pods. New words of wisdom from the elders. From Hemera's lips to our slimy amphibious ears. The nobles will arrive one by one. First to Loka, then to Lopan, then comes Lotek, followed by Lomax. One by one, the nobles will come, only to discover the remains of those who worship them and pave the way for their arrival. But then it is their duty to pave the way for others. For those from the planets through the glass, whatever that means. Lois, Lolar, Lohak, Lofaf. You know what? That's too many letters. The alphabet confuses me sometimes. When times were simpler, we called them the 4 heroes. Our stories were so much happier and easier to understand, but we were living in delusion. When it became clear the heroes could not fulfill their destiny by some cosmic flaw, they became known as the nobles. It pretty much means the same thing, but is a title more commonly reserved for martyrs or tragic figures who toil in futility. The new scripture states it will require divine intervention for the nobles to achieve victory, so there's at least one thing to be hopeful for. Unfortunately, a more recent tenet of our ever-unfolding myth states that the aspect of hope itself is dead on arrival. So, damn. It is strange to think the only one alive left in the land to greet the maid will be Hemera herself. What an incredible encounter between legends that will be. Of course, she will have been slumbering for centuries when the maid finally arrives. It's funny how all the stories we grew up believing have been changing. Of course, I love all our old stories, but personally, I think the new ones are just as interesting. Yes, I know. Unpopular opinion. I know all about them. I got a million of them. This tablet appears to contain a hastily carved list of someone's favorite bugs. There's hardly any anecdotal lore or wisdom at all. You guess not all of these ancient tablets can be winners. This tablet contains an enthusiastic story about the Maid of Life, who is obviously you. It seems the author doesn't really understand human physiology. In the story, you are blowing bubbles in excitement, and there are allusions to the shiny layer of slime coating your skin. You can't read anymore. Fanfiction written by any species is always a tough read. True. Oh hey, there's a skull, you just gotta have it. Take the turtle skull? Hell yeah. Oh man, Jake's pestering you. You don't think you have it in you to answer after the last catastrophic encounter. Not yet, at least. Take a look at what he has to say anyway, yeah. Ahoy! Jane? You-hoo! No dice? Okie doke. Then I just wanted to see what was up with you. Okie doke then, I just wanted to see what was up with you. I figured you must be starting up the game by now. Can't wait to get the scoop. I just had a let's say encounter with Dirk's dumb robot, and well, it's over now. Let's just leave it at that. Headed into the ruins now to seal the deal with this rabbit malarkey finally. Then I can join you. Not a moment too soon, probably. I think this volcano is about to blow. It's making me mighty nervous, and I'm not gonna lie. The ground's been shaking. The ground's shaking! The ground's been shaking and everything. Whoop! There it goes again. Oh, frig, this is a big one. Oh, shit. GT's skull helmet computer ceased operating due to a severe blow to the head. Fuck. Jake, wait. Oh no. Giant enemy spider. Is my y'all fucking with my German impression? Be honest. There's a skull-shaped indentation. Something probably needs to go in there. As for what, you think you'll need one of your fanciest detective mustaches to crack that mystery. Place a skull in there? Yes. Turtle! Well, was that the salamander? I don't even know, to be honest. I didn't pay attention. Not consistently pitched, you low-key, right? The lanterns have been hoisted. 3 beams of light shine from the tower. The thing spits the skull back out. You grab it. No reason to squander a perfectly good puzzle skull. You think Jake would agree. Hello, Sebastian! What are you doing all the way out here? It looked like you were going down with the ship. Your fidgety little legs sure do help you get around fast. Anyway, you shouldn't be dancing around here in the middle of nowhere unsupervised like this. You should come along. Take a little Sebastian? Hell yeah. Answer you? Huzzah, you did it! See, I'm already like, dog, what the fuck was her voice? Oh, hello. Did what exactly? Made it to Loka, your personal planet inside the game, tailored to your personal quest. I've observed you here before, of course, but this is the first time I've contacted you here. Better to keep things on the up and up vis-a-vis our mutual linearity, no? Sure. Yes, sorry. I'm still feeling a little overwhelmed by what just happened. A giant pit seems to have swollen my house whole. My dad is missing too. I think I should try to find him as soon as possible. I understand. Pardon my grumpy demeanor. I just had a nap and did not sleep well. You call this grumpy? Wasn't I being? Not exactly. Well, good. I do my best. Really, it is as if my dreadful nap were not bad enough. I woke up to find my co-player has made a terrible mess in here. But the good news is he at least has agreed to play with me once and for all. Some people make nothing easy. That's good. But wait, I thought you said you've never met him. I haven't. Not in person. Then, how did he make a mess in there? Did he break into your room while you were asleep? Oh, yes, well, The thing with that is that we should talk about something else. Huh? Why must you be such the vigilant gumshoe, Jane? Always with the gumshoery. Pitch that puzzle savvy toward the conundra littered about your planet. I'm becoming grumpy again. Do forgive me. What do you think of the place, by the by? Your new home. Oh, it's rather desolate. Pretty eerie, actually. I haven't run into anyone at all. I think I might be alone here. Yes, isn't it great? The balloons are nice, I suppose. Reminds me much of home. So peaceful, so much space to yourself and time to think. You're so lucky. I can't wait to get to my planet. Yes, but what about your brother? Right, that. About that. Got to run. Ta, kisses, all that stuff. Hey! He's past her. It looks like the mirror at the top is designed to reflect light in different directions depending on the color of the beam. How mysterious. You can't see a thing in any of these holes. It's too dark. Maybe you could find some way to shine a light down there? Oh, fuck. A creature carved into the side of the hill, probably a member of an ancient species that went extinct long ago, leaving behind the remains of this ancient civilization. Another one of those colorful, buoyant pods emerging from the ground, or from its hole. Thousands of these things roam around, seeding and watering the planet, yet nothing grows. Fuck. Wait. Am I stupid? Oh, I just realized a bunch of tablets down here. I didn't even see these. Some very old stone tablets along with carving apparatus. They say, we spent so long tending to our sacred seed pods. Each I cared for and released was like a precious bubble glubbed from my own mouth. They would seed our planet in anticipation of the May's arrival. Alas, it turned out we had the prophecy all wrong. Our scholars discovered she would not arrive for millions of years. Our kind would not survive to welcome her. So our elders gave us a new purpose. We must all go to work building our own graves. Some say this is not as much fun as tending to seed pods and a life of simple agriculture, but I think it could be a blast. I'm just a balloon that's half inflated kind of guy, I guess. That's it. Wait. Read this, okay. More old stone tablets. They say, when heart looks northwest, my seed pod will rise. I am so proud of it. As a pod user uses up its water, it becomes lighter and lighter. It eventually floats away into the medium. It's said that some very lucky few will eventually reach Skya itself. If you have a wish, you can carve it into the pod. If it reaches Skya, your wish will come true. I want to carve something, but I can't think of what to wish for. Maybe some delicious bugs? Think, imagination. The one time I really need you. Carving stuff is even harder than drawing stuff, and frankly, you're not sure even Skya can deliver on this wish. You blew it so hard, but hey, a girl can dream. God damn, God tier fumbler. Yo, you the knight of fumble. And engraving. When 3 visitors look inward, the way to the Maze Palace will be clear. More signs of life hidden in the cracks. It's as if the land wants to be lush and fertile, but nothing can survive on the surface. It's making the whole cave smell like a flower shop. Gotta go back to how the fuck you do that? How you do that? With the chat. Did I soft lock myself? Just kill yourself, Jane. Fuck it. 2 obelisks bearing curious symbols and mirrors affixed at the top. Weird. They put pay to win meta. Pay to win meta. Hey, that might be the hardest meta. Everybody gets some bits. One by one, the nobles will arrive, and just as surely as one by one, their lights will be snuffed out. In the beginning, the light of our hope was lost. We must make do without it, and so must they. Then a mighty gust came and took the light of our life as well, and our people knew despair like never before. But the light soon renewed its flicker quite spontaneously, and has been shining strong since. All in the land rejoiced. Our lights of heart and void will each follow in time, long after our extinction. One will be extinguished, and then another, leaving only life as the guiding light. But they should remain long enough to illuminate the maze path, and assist her with the housekeeping we have left behind. Yeah, tell little Sebastian, climb his ass up there. Wait. Fuck you. Oh! The pink light is illuminating an object at the bottom, but it's way too far down for you to jump. If only you had a nimble little... Oh. Okay, no. If only you had a nimble little helper to send down there to investigate. Reaganomics and ramen Twitch community, it's more likely than you think. It's much more likely than you think. This is the second time this done happened. Come down, bro. Deploy little sub. Enter the mausoleum? Hell yeah.
No bother.
Hamajoshi with the 5? I appreciate it, gang. I appreciate it. Fucking jackpot. I just hit the jackpot. Take the crocodile skull? Hell yeah, you already know. Elsewhere. Flip switch? Ew. Hey, bro. I need to get paid. I wish fucking Twitch and YouTube paid you weekly. Goddamn, I gotta wait till I think I gotta wait till like the 20th to get paid. Fuck. I'm broke. I can't buy none of the shit. And it's fucked up because I'm gonna have bills to pay. By the time these niggas pay me, I'm gonna have bills to pay. I might just, bro, I'm fucked. Everybody, please, I'm begging you. Stream Poser Hill on YouTube. Scarabs. Ugh. Man, this ain't a solution to anything leaving this here. Also, it's such a great book. Why wasting a room full of dumb beetles? Take Wise Guard? Yeah. On the one hand, puzzles need solving. On the other hand, oh god, that cake looks delicious. Take cake? Oh, and they eat it. There are 3 skull-shaped indentations on the panel. You wonder what could go in the indentations? You're going to go out on a limb and guess precious gemstones. Yes, that's it. But seriously, put a skull in one of the indentations? Yes. Oh, I didn't. The salamander skull doesn't fit in any of the slots. You try to cram it to no avail. Will you cut that out? I said it doesn't fit. The fuck? Did I miss a skull? I mean, obviously I had to have, huh? Wait. Did I read this right? Yeah, I did. Rotate it one more time. Heard you. The tongue? The tongue, Sahur? Wait. Now where I go? A beam of light enters the pit. It's still too dark to see much. You don't want to risk tossing Seb down without knowing what's at the bottom. There must be a way down there. Good thing this dam is here, otherwise your house would be getting waterlogged in addition to being stuck on top of a huge balloon in a pit. This bit thing is crazy. I fuck with it. There it is. Oh. I just flipped the switch. Oh! Take skull? Hell yeah. Iguana skull. Let's go. You got a boom buck. You can do a little dance. Do a little dance. Proceed to the next page. Good game! GG's! You verify whether or not you made it to the end of the game as shown above. If not, you decide to consult the walkthrough for guidance. Jane, proceed. Answer Dirk's autoresponder? Looks like you're getting the hang of these puzzles. Nice work. Thank you. The last skull was a doozy, to be honest. Yeah, I guess. If you have a human brain, sure. Personally, I've already solved all the conceivable skull puzzles for all possible skull states, which is a thing that's like, no big deal for me. Har har. Hey, I thought you couldn't see me once I left the house. I can't. Not through the server's viewport, but I can still monitor your progress through Little Sebastian. He and I are linked the hell up, cyber-wise. We're so tight. Tight like you wouldn't believe. Oh yeah? It's like he's the Incredible Hulk's pants, and I am his monstrous package yearning to bust loose. This nigga's so gay, bro. This nigga, hey, this nigga Dirk's so gay, bro. This shit crazy. Even his goddamn, even his glass is gay. Oh my god, man. I fuck with that though. That's what's up. Why? Jane, it seems there's a way bigger than average probability that you don't want to discuss Bruce Banner's megalithic gamma schlong. That figure would be sitting pretty at 100%. Holy shit. Some of my circuits exploded. That number was intense to robo-consider. Okay, let's stop talking about stupid things for a minute. What a completely absurd environment for our typical blithering discourse. I am hot on the prowl for more clues about this strange and mysterious land. Haha. What? I don't know. Just haha to that. Anyway, I think I'm getting closer to finding where my house went. Then I can reunite with Dad, and together we can sleuth this great big pickle of a land. A planet. Well, good news is your house should be just ahead, if you keep following the trail. Yes, I knew it. The bad news is your dad's not there anymore. Oh no! I guess he got antsy and left to explore. Maybe he's looking for you? I tried to block him from leaving with some furniture, but the dude was having none of it. Golly, why did he have to leave? This really complicates matters. I hope he doesn't get lost. Don't worry, we'll find him. I'll have Seb search within a likely radius. The little guy is fast. Yes, good idea.
In the meantime, you'd better go find your house. We aren't making any progress in this game without it. It's kind of central to the gameplay, you know? If you need Seb to do anything from afar, just message me, and I'll give him the orders. Got it?
Got it. Thanks.
Something's clogging the hole. Remove it? You got your dad's hat. Looks like it got sucked into one of the air holes. Luckily, he keeps some spares in his wallet. But this means he came by this way earlier. The switch has no power. The switch has no power. Hey, there's your house, but it's way too far away to jump this time. Message autoresponder to tell little Seb to rotate the lanterns? Yes. Flip switch? Yes. A jet stream of air flows out of the hole, pushing the balloon higher, but not high enough. Gotta try something else. Do it, rotate it again, bro. Ooh! The waterfall pushes your house down, connecting the seed pod with its husk. Oh man, everything in your house is probably getting soaked. Little Seb working like a dog day and night. We got that nigga. We got this nigga working his ass off. That's not true. Do not listen to Cobb. She be doing them shits. I ain't even ask her to this time. She heard the song and was like, I gotta do the vid. She got hit with a bolt of inspiration. Was like, I'm gonna do this shit in one night. Then was like, this shit taking too long. Which is valid. I didn't, you said it. I didn't tell you to do it in one night. Your house is finally resurfaced. You retrace your steps back home. Sadly, your father will not be waiting for you there. Still better to regroup before you go off looking for him. I know that ain't who I think it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A friendly clown welcomes you to Loka. It seems he would like to be your guide. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't trust this nigga, though. Will you let him be your guide? Fuck no. Fuck no. Proceed to next page. Okay, I heard you. Cautiously approach. Oh, shit. You cautiously approach your new guide. Wait, you said you didn't want him to be your guide? The friendly clown strongly advises you to reconsider. You do not reconsider. You ask him who he is, but he maintains his cryptic, serene expression in perfect silence. You give some thought to sliding away from the awkward encounter and go inside when the clown finally speaks up. He wants to know if you would like to buy these motherfucking potions. A potion seller. I need your strongest potions. You cannot handle my strongest potions, adventurer. Whatever the fuck that nigga said. You examine the clown's wares with due skepticism. He assures you that all of his wicked elixirs are motherfucking magic and all that. The clown sure likes to say motherfucker a lot. It is making you feel uneasy. They all 420. What's the dirtiest you got, bro? We don't sip green. Not in this house. I ain't gonna lie. The last time I did sip, I sipped some green. I can't act like I'm too good for green. Cause I was for sure sipping green. But that was like 6 months ago though. Matter of fact, that was probably like 4 or 5 months ago.
Violet potion, 420 boon dollars. This potion is to be imbibed by anyone who wants to exhibit unabated lust for all he or she encounters, as well as to behave like more of a douchebag. You wonder why anyone would want that. He gives you a sly wink, and he says nothing more. You say no thanks, but he asks you if you want to buy it anyway. Drake man, please. You ask him if he's flipped his friggin' cod piece. Of course you don't want it. He says, but you must. He insists. He gives you 20 bottles for free. Then he says that would be whatever 420 times 20 boon dollars is. You let out a heavy sigh, say fine, and fork over the money. Bronze potion. The clown says one sip of this potion will cause you to lose the Oh, I just dawned on me that it's their blood colors. I'm stupid. The clown says I was thinking lean. The clown says one sip of this potion will cause you to lose the use of your legs. However, you will become an excellent kisser. A trade that is more than motherfucking fair, he says. Personally, you think someone would have to be suicidal to drink that heinous brown liquid? No. Absolutely not. The clown appears crestfallen, then encounters with another offer. Buy one bottle, get one free. You scowl at him as if he is quite mad. He gets the picture. You're not interested. He then gives you a few bottles of the stuff and says he'll just put it on your tab, no worries. This lovely looking potion is supposed to have powerful healing properties, a must-have in the inventory of an up-and-coming maid of life. You don't want it, but the clown really thinks you should take at least one of these handy elixirs. He won't take no for an answer. You say fine and buy a few just to shut him up. Indigo. He says this potion will make you strong. You guess it would be pretty handy to be strong, except that it's probably bullshit and the potion doesn't do that at all. He looks taken aback that you could refuse such a valuable commodity. He says no, you gotta buy this motherfucking shit. It's the hottest fucking noise since the big titty ninja. Okay, whatever you say, clown. Whatever you say, clown. Here's your stupid boon dollars. He gives you like 50 of these things. Jesus Christ. Olive potion. This gross-looking pea soup elixir is touted as a powerful love potion. Just sneak a few drops into the beverage of your object of affection, and he or she will fall head over heels for you. Literally, in the event that your sweetheart-to-be is decapitated. You are very wary of this claim, of course, but you guess it couldn't hurt to have one bottle on hand. No. You refuse, but the clown spots the look of longing in your eye, and knows a love-struck lady when he sees one. The kind fellow gives you one olive potion on the house. You blush a little and say thank you. Cobalt potion. He claims this potion endows his drinker with incredible luck. Then he does a stupid looking jig on your fridge, clicking the heels of his dumb elf shoes. You find that a bit hard to swallow. Not just because it's implausible, but because that blue muck is straight up nasty. He doesn't get the joke. An emotion so swift you didn't even follow. He grabs your hand, pushes a bottle of cobalt into your palm, and closes your fingers over it. As you begin to object, he puts his fingers over your lips and whispers shush. That'll be 420 motherfucking boonies, yo. Gold potion. This sickly mustard goo is supposed to make your hacking skills go bananas. Like you would ever care about that. He says not so fast though, for its benefits are twofold. It also makes a pretty killer substitute for grub sauce in a pinch. You tell this clown to go take a long walk off a short cliff. He pretends not to hear you and restates his offer. You're getting kind of fed up with this idiot, so you purchase yet more useless bottles of liquid. Are we done here, bro? The first question that pops into your head while examining this fellow, of course, is where did he get that outrageous outfit? You don't really have the gumption to ask. But if you had to take a wild guess, you're almost certain the answer would be hand-waved away with the word shenanigans. See, look. He's waving his hand preemptively, as if reading your mind. Truly, this clown is wise. Do I gotta buy one? Fuck it. You buy one olive potion. Ugh, this stuff looks nasty. You're gonna have to sneak it into an especially strong drink if you don't want Jake to notice. Wait, did you say Jake? You mean, of course, hypothetically any person you give this to, strictly in the name of science. Yeah. This conversation is over. Fuck it. You buy one bronze potion. It's like a brown nightmare in a bottle. When the clown isn't looking, you chuck it over the side of your house cliff. You acquiesce to a single fuchsia potion. Yippee! Pointless pink slop. You buy an indigo potion and shrug. Now there's something you won't be drinking anytime soon.
Bother.
Omega Killer, what up, gang? My nigga Phil, boy, my nigga Philly. Hey, bro, we. They kept saying young bull. I appreciate the sub, gang. You snap up a violet potion. Sure, why the hell not? Might as well round out your collection of this useless slime. He tucks another 420 of your hard-earned loot into his cavernous codpiece and gives you a bottle of the blue stuff. Good motherfucking choice, he says. You roll your eyes. Good grief, look at that magnificent codpiece. It is absolutely transfixing. You don't want to stare, but how it arrests the eye. It's hard to look away, but you somehow find the wherewithal to pry your eyes from its prodigious heft. The clown catches you staring, and his smile broadens a bit. Is this the end of the Flash? Because I think I clicked on everything. Okay. Okay, what the fuck are you going to do with all these stupid potions? Talk about buyer's remorse. You have had enough of this vulgar clown and his pushy potion peddling. You do not want him to be your guide, and you politely ask him to leave your property. Gamzee, retrieve contraband from chest of whimsy. Come on, man. Look, man. He murderous, and he probably got something to do with fucking English. You know what I'm saying? Not Jake, but Lord. But look at him, dog. Look how happy he is, man. Look at his little smile, bro. He chilling. The clown says he can all motherfucking abide about that. He don't want to get his step onto any motherfucking shoes. But he says if he's not going to be your guide, you gotta at least have someone as a guide. Dog guide you out on your way through this quest of miracles. He tells you to hold your shit while he retrieves something from his chest of whimsy. You say, "You mean the refrigerator?" He acts like he didn't even hear you. Yikes. But look though, look, man, fuck it, man. So the whimsical side came on. Hey man, fuck it, bro. Whatever. Torso flail. This is frying me. I'm sorry, man. Jane, like, what the fuck? Ramen smiles at an insane person with a trans girl and a paraplegic. Hey, man, when you put it like that, bro, chill, nigga. That shit sound crazy. Awesome Jane Crocker moments. True. Jane, say hello to your new guy. Tab Sprite? Vristav? What the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? Tavris. Now what? Now how the fuck I'm gonna do this? What the fuck happened? My personality is just absolutely fucking irreconcilable. Honk. Hey man, hey. This is crazy, nigga. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, this shit cooking me, dog. Tavris? What the hell? Alternate? Okay, yeah, I got you. I heard you. No, 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 no. I can't do this. I can't. This shit too much mental brain power, man. You have to undo this somehow. Alternate by line? Hold on, let me see. You have to undo this somehow. Are you listening to me, clown? And whoever the fuck you are, make me stop being this thing. This is hard, bro. This is so hard. Arl, this your favorite character? We getting Arl lore. Okay, I'm sorry for screaming there. That fellow over there just caught me quite off guard with this stunt. You seem quite upset. I think we should all try to calm down and figure out what to do. This are you cosplaying? Fuck no. Wait, or oh, you know, yeah, actually yes. Bro, the murderous clown? Hell yeah. I thought you meant Tavern Sprite. No, I'm not cosplaying Tavern Sprite. I ain't gonna lie though, this is a fitting hell for Vriska. I fuck with this. I fuck with this as an eternal punishment. Yes. Well, first of all, my name is Jane. Pleased to meet you. What's yours? My name? Fuck. My name? It's nothing. I am, stuttering, repellent, unholy, abomination. Ramen saying forceful. What? Who's to say? They non-binary. Tavro's getting the good end of the deal? No, he not, man. No, he isn't. Oh, dear. You have no idea how fucking much I hate myself right now. Honk. This is funny, bro. I fuck with this bit. Quiet, you. This is all your fault. Look at what you've done. Shut up. I hate you both. I hate everything. I hate the way I falteringly speak out my jumbled thoughts. I hate how I drag out the things I say sometimes. I don't even know which parts of myself are hating which things. So I just hate everything. Hey, clown, can't you do something? This poor creature shouldn't exist. Tavern explode. Honk. Tavros, this fucking sucks. What? What do you mean, what? For starters, that completely horrible shared body resurrection bullshit that just happened. You were there, remember? That's kind of the point. Oh yeah. I don't know. It wasn't so bad. I think maybe we were overreacting about being one person. Overreacting my ass? What a nightmare. It's still making my ghostly skin just crawl just thinking about it. No, I think I've decided you're being unreasonable. It was cool being alive again for a while, as a strange, unsettling mutant. If we didn't explode ourselves so fast, it could have been an adventure, Maybe. Damn, so it's over? No more Tavern Sprite? I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of geeked at the prospect of Tavern Sprite. It's over? Fuck. Oh, sure. That's easy for you to say. You weren't the one getting the short end of the shared personality stick. Maybe if your personality was as much of an upgrade to mine as mine was to yours, I would have been cool with it too. You might be right. Actually, it was pretty neat. What? Getting to feel all the amazing self-esteem you get to feel. I didn't really know what it felt like. I mostly only knew what the pretend kind was like. So, thank you for letting me feel that, I guess. You're welcome. Now that you mention it, maybe there was a silver lining to that freak show. Someone else finally got a chance to feel firsthand how great it is being me. I liked it better when you was Tavern Sprite. Yeah, it must be great. It must be pretty great overall. So, aside from being partially me, briefly, how have you been? Okay. Dead, mostly. Yes. Me too. Yeah. Hey, sorry about that, by the way. About what? About killing you. It wasn't very cool of me. Whoa, a fucking apology? Holy shit. I didn't think that was possible, nigga. I didn't think she had the capacity for remorse. Oh, right. I almost forgot that even happened. How could you forget? Haven't you been pissed off at me about it? No, I mean, it was pretty much my fault, I think. I attacked you with my bogus self-esteem, and I paid the ultimate price. No, you idiot. That's not what happened at all. I stabbed you through the chest because I was being a huge bitch. Whoa, that's a level of self-awareness I was just not expecting. Whoa, holy fuck. I'm actually blown away. I mean, it was a long time ago, but that's not really how I remember it. Ugh, stop being so stupid. That's so stupid. No, you're stupid. You are such a pain in the ass when you're dead. Let's agree it was my fault and drop it. No, but okay. Ramen loves the idea of a disabled child being forced to be around their abuser. Okay, now when you put it like that, it sounds crazy. But I was thinking about it in the perspective of Vriska having to be the person that she fucking crippled. Man, being dead is such a drag. I don't know if I can deal with this shit anymore. I think it's alright. Oh, come on. It's so boring. What a completely pointless and hollow existence this is. Stop trauma dumping? And if the existential malaise wasn't bad enough, now I have to be constantly watching out for that fucking orange guy. True, that is true. That is true. Sprites don't have legs, so she wouldn't be crippled, but... Disabled. True. You can't say... Wait, I thought using that word as a noun was bad. I thought you could still use it as an adjective. Look, that's why the thing's still there. The fucking Warner Brothers still there. It's not great. All right, heard you. I'm gonna keep that in mind. The orange guy, haven't you seen him? No. Well, there's an orange guy. You mean the bird version of Dave? Whoopi carrying your rep. Hey, thank God for Whoopi Goldberg, nigga. No, not Dave, Sprite. It's just some random pointless orange guy who's been hassling me for some reason. I can't catch a break. And if that weren't enough of a nuisance, we've apparently got to deal with getting yanked out of the afterlife without a moment's notice by some bozo in a codpiece to participate in his grotesque body fusion pranks. Between you and me, I'm starting to think we're getting jerked around here, you know? Some inexplicable forces out there are fucking with us. They're doing everything in their power to make sure that when we're not being totally humiliated, we're staying completely irrelevant. We can't let them toy with us. Then just sweep us under the carpet like that. I'm not going to let our relevance be marginalized anymore, Tavros. I like this meta commentary. I'm fucking with it. What are you going to do? I think it's time to start fucking some shit up. Oh no. More like, oh yes. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of being dead and useless and bored, and I'm not going to take it anymore. You're with me, right? No way. I like being dead. I like it how there are no responsibilities or problems usually. That boy, he sound like me, boy. Hey, that nigga Tavros, he sound like me, man. Like, man, killing myself would be lit, bro. I wouldn't have no responsibilities or problems. Tavros, that is the lamest thing I've ever heard you say, which is really saying something. Yes, it is. You've got to quit that loser attitude and get your ass out of the sand. That's just your low self-esteem talking again. Yes, I know. I'm going to have to insist. You're going to join me, and together we're going to fuck shit up. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes, I will definitely cooperate you wholeheartedly. Just as I was like, okay, wait, hold on. Vriska showing signs of redemption? Just ask, man. Just ask. Damn it. Okay, fine. Jake, proceed to the time capsule. You cannot proceed to the time capsule because you are lying on the floor unconscious. While descending deep into the ruins, a sudden earthquake jammed the elevator on its way down, causing you to take a nasty spill to the floor below. Luckily, you were wearing your trusty skull top, preventing a more serious concussion. You nevertheless lost consciousness and attempt with all your might to regain it. Regain consciousness. You fail to regain consciousness. Her redemption is years away, technically. I like this meta. I ain't gonna hold you. Not even because of the bit aspect, but I like the little frame. Years in the past. But centuries in the future. Jake, respond. Happy 13th, bro. I have something for you. Whoa, Nelly. You are too kind, my friend. What is it? What is it? It's no big deal. Since it's nothing I wasn't planning on giving you anyway. I just sort of happened to finish it today. I think I catch your drift. So my new tin comrade finally gets a head on his shoulders, eh? Yeah. Assuming I can actually send it today without another untimely paradoxification. If not, then hey, you get a sick grill full of birthday slime instead. Oh, hell no. Hell no, man. Well, listen. If you're going to send anything to me, slime or otherwise, can you please at least not make the shit appear directly over my head this time? The last thing I need on my B-Day is another installment of, and I quote, Man Bro Bukkake Theater. You still don't actually know what that means, do you? Not really. It's your friggin' figure of speech, man. The way he talking does not lend itself to a fucking British accent at all, bro. Which I guess makes sense, because he LARPing, right? He not actually British. I gathered it just meant getting slimed like in Ghostbusters or some such. Kind of. I told you to look it up. Yeah, bro, look up Man Bro Bukkake, nigga. He's so gay. Yo, this nigga, yo, he's gay. He's gay. You're gay. He's gay. Shout out my nigga Breezy. Shout out my nigga Breezy, man. This nigga homosexual. Shout out Ari Spears. Actually, I don't know if we gonna shout out Ari Spears, but I'm making a reference to the Ari Spears video. This nigga homosexual. All right, let me lock. Yeah. I'm a busy fella, Dirk. Wikipedia is a lot of letters to type in a thing for a man of action on the go. I am always doing adventures, remember? Aw. That is such bullshit. You sit in your little jungle globe watching movies all day. Well, yes. But okay, I have a lot of movies I to bone up on. There are so many good ones I still haven't seen. This nigga, hey, he think he me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm yapping. Matter of fact, put the cursor where I was at. I was movie maxing for a long time. Now, bro, I'm TV show maxing. I'm watching fucking. I need to get back on Lieutenant. I ain't watched no Lieutenant. I caught up on Interview with a Vampire. Next season on the way. New season on the way, gang. We gonna be there for the Vampire Lestat. On God, even though fuck that nigga. Twin Peaks. I watched an episode of Twin Peaks today. I'm probably gonna watch another one tonight. I'm TV show maxing. Hey, and I have, yo, I'm gonna lock back in on Gav, yo, cause niggas keep telling me. Bad at aiming? I appreciate the sub, gang. But I'm gonna lock back in on Kamen Rider, gang, cause niggas keep telling me you gotta watch Kamen Rider. You gotta watch Kamen Rider. I'm like, I watched one episode. I'm gonna lock back in. But like I said, I'm TV show maxing though. Twin Peaks, Utena. I caught up on Vampire. I'm gonna get back on Gav. But I low-key missed the movies though. You know what it is? I'm broke. I ain't missing the movies in a minute because I'm poor. Now I could be watching shit off the computer or whatever, but you know, I'm TV show maxing. The one episode of Gav I watched, I fucked with it. Look, man, y'all throwing too many shows at me. I'ma watch the Candy nigga. And then after I finish the Candy nigga, I'll let y'all put me on another Kamen Rider. But I'm watching the Candy nigga. Cause I fuck with him. Alright, I'm back. Yap over. You think literally every film you watch is a masterpiece. Bro, this nigga think he me. That nigga Jake think he me. If you niggas see my letter, matter of fact, I'm about to pull up my letterbox graph. Put my phone up. I'm still yapping, sorry. Look at my fucking letterbox. Look at my fucking letterbox graph, nigga. My shit top heavy as fuck. 4s and 5s, nigga, all day. I think everything I watch is a masterpiece. Oh, God. All right, lock. I'm locked. I'm done yapping. I've never felt so much vicarious shame through someone else's atrocious taste and awful garbage. Screw you. I have impeccable standards. It's just there's so much good stuff out there, and I've really been on a roll with my picks lately. That's how I justify. I'm still yapping. That's how I justify it. I'm like, I just pick good movies. What you want me to do? Now, if I watch some shit and it's ass, I say it's ass. I just don't watch no ass. You feel me? Do you even hear yourself, dude? Your picks are everything, and lately as always. Yes, I hear myself just fine. I hear a discriminating gentleman's melodious voice, and it strikes my ears as the voice of reason. Say, here's one I'm pretty excited about. Have you heard about this Avatar jam? It's coming out next year. You mean the blue furry shit? Now Avatar is some dick on the ground. The Avatar movies are a visual spectacle, and I give all of the visual effects artists they just do. The movies do look incredible. Story-wise, them shits is my boy. No, man, it is not blue furry shit. Far from it. Get this. It is about this paralyzed fellow who is down on his luck and longs for adventure, and he finds it. But it is far away on an enchanted planet rich with coveted treasures. And adventure is not all that he finds, oh no. He also finds romance. A beautiful blue woman from the wilds teaches him the ways of her savage culture and also the ways of alien love. Together they frolic in the forest whilst sharing primal intimacy through magical sexual escapades. See what I'm saying? Like, he just genuinely described the movie
It's ass, bro. You look, this is what Avatar teaches you. You only have worth if you are a disabled person, you have no worth unless you suddenly get able-bodied. And also, you should culturally appropriate a native species culture. And you should fuck they women too. Nigga, fuck that movie. Fuck that movie. Fuck James Cameron. That shit is ass. Nigga, hear me good. What's so funny, wise guy? To borrow from one of the more benighted sectors of your zeitgeist. That was so gay. What's the song playing right now? I got you. This is At the Price of Oblivion, 15 Earthsea Borealis. Dirk like, that's so gay, bro. Excuse me, but I fail to see what could possibly be gay about some huge, elegant blue men and women having really spiritual intercourse with their tails or something. Well, yeah, obviously not literally. Jake, where I'm from, that word hasn't been used as a pejorative or even much at all in a really long fucking time. See, the nigga Dirk so far in the future that like everybody a little gay, so he don't even, the nigga not even tripping. But you're from friggin' Texas, aren't you? Yes, but not exactly. Ugh, stop being such a cryptic troll all the time. Anyway, Avatar looks spectacular, and I think my preemptive review was spot on. The bloody end! Okay, but what you just said about those furries was gay as hell. It's time to face the facts. You are just treating my great taste in flicks to your aloof, hipstery disdain as usual. You don't know anything about that movie. Maybe you'll like it. Nah, I saw it already. That movie sucked the smelliest shit from the ugliest butt. Sorry, man. He's true. Get this man a true. Get this man a true. Well, now I know you're just trolling me. It won't be out for another year. Right. Here, let me send you the rest of this robot already. You spent too long alone on that island as it is. I kind of worry about you. A man can only spend so much time in the middle of the damn ocean with nothing but pop cultural detritus and his own thoughts to keep him company. Alrighty. I hope it won't be as difficult to finish building as the rest was to assemble. No. Just screw the thing on and it's ready to go. Capital! Scoot that noggin my way at you're ready then. Oh cool, it worked. You nerd. He's got your slick Japanese spectacles and everything. Why is this a metal man before me? Why is this a metal man before me? Or is it none other than Dirk Strider himself in my room? One thing at a time, bro. I haven't quite figured out a way to get myself there yet. It almost sounds like this is something you've given some thought. These niggas... Yo, I get Dirk, Jake. Like, that jerk, I get it. Like, these niggas dead gay as fuck. Yo, nah, I get it. I get why niggas, I get it. I get it. These niggas so gay. Okay, well, I don't know what you're implying there, but why don't you snap that sucker on the torso and fire it up? Affirmative. I continue to boggle vacantly at your technical shenanigans. Your knack for gadgetry seems to surpass even my grandma's, and she was like the big-time gizmo legend. How do you even do this stuff? I guess from your perspective, it must seem hells of overpowered in a bunch of ways. Which I kind of am. Like with a ninja sword, I'm basically nuts, okay? If you say so, buddy, I can believe it. Yeah, but when it comes to building stuff, you're probably overstating things. Like for example, if you told someone 100 years ago that you could build a computer, they'd probably be like, whoa, shit, look at this fucking genius. Well actually, first of all, they'd say, what's a computer? I only know what horses and disease are and shit like that. But once you actually tell them what computers are, Jesus, dick, you're a wizard. But from your perspective, you know it's not a big deal to build a computer. You just go online and buy a case and a motherboard and some other shit and put it all together. It's not like you're smelting the goddamn silicon in your basement and making chips in your hermetically sealed, dust-free garage. Yeah, but come on, it's not like you're from a century in the future. Well, no. Nor am I a quaint man of the past.
Pardon me, but do I sound like some trolley car bellwether toiling in the heart of the mustache belt from the rough and tumble year of 1909? He said unironically. That nigga, hey yo, Dirk like, how can I not fuck him? Sorry. No, but... Give me some credit, man. And some to yourself as well. You are too modest about all this robotics noise. I don't know. I have a lot of time to work on stuff, I guess. There are a lot of irons. You know where they are? Where they are? Here's a hint. It's a pretty hot place. The kitchen. Sure, I keep some irons there too. But most of them are in the fire. Oh, of course. Fire is quite notoriously the hottest thing there is. A tip-top locale for a whole mess of irons. True that. I actually have so much to do and think about. One of my current projects hopefully will address that very issue. Gonna make an AI replica of my own mind. You can share some of the load, as well as make a decent intellectual sparring partner ideally. Not that my conversations with you aren't uniquely rad, but you know what I mean. See, again, I think you are downplaying a pretty neat accomplishment if you ask me. Shrug. We'll see. Does that mean I'll have to deal with two Dirks? One who is more machine than man, and another who is a computer program you made? That's a super joke. But I'm guessing you won't be hearing much from the program. It probably won't play a significant role in either of our lives. I have my doubts it'll be a successful project, but who knows? Dirk is giggling and kicking his feet. I'm telling you, that nigga is smitten. I'd wager a tidy sum the results of the endeavor will be sensational. I believe in you. You do? Sure, bro. I always have. You have helped me out a lot and been a good friend for ages. What? Well, I wasn't sure about doing this today, but if it's true that you do believe in me, then I guess fuck it, why not? Well, why not what? I guess call it an extra birthday present. But instead of a present that's awesome, consider it more like a weird confession that may change the way you feel about me. Whoa. Wait a minute, man. Hold on, bruh. Hold on, bruh. What the fuck is going on? Whoa, Dirk, are you, saying what I think? What? What do you think I'm saying here? Never mind. Sorry for interrupting. Should I sit down for this? I don't know what to do. Wait, I already am sitting down. Maybe I should stand up? Yo, these the gayest niggas I've ever seen in my life, bro. You ain't never seen two niggas more gay. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, bro, this is the gayest shit I've ever seen. Bro. Jay, honest to God, never had a chance. She never had a chance. She never had a chance, bro. I don't even know why she tried. All right, let me lock, bro. Let me lock. No, just chill out. Stand up, sit down, whatever. Here's the thing. You know all these painfully obvious hints I've been dropping that always seem to be flying over your head? Nigga. Wait, is it, wait. Maybe? I think I need a towel or something. That nigga running the Equus playbook. About me being from the future. Oh, yes. I think so. Nigga Jake hard as Sorry, bro. Sorry. Oh, this is so funny to me. This is so funny to me. I want to be clear, bro. It's cool that they gay. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny because it's like, it's so, the shit, they lathering it on so thick. Like, yo, these niggas is gay. Hey, bro. Bro. The homosexual vibes is. I was about to say something. Pause. The homosexual vibes fucking my throat up. Okay, bro. Let me lock, bro. We gonna be on this page forever. Where was okay? I think I need a towel or something about me being from the future. Oh yes, I think so. Well, those weren't jokes. It's true. What? Oh man, are you actually serious? Yes. So like, you are a man from a century in the future? No, more like 4 centuries. The year 2422, or as we say contemporarily, 411 PC, post-condescension. Wow, I must say this is not the announcement I was expecting. Nigga, he trying to push his boulder down. So you are a time traveler from 2422, here to help me build robots or something? No, I can't time travel. I can only send things through time occasionally. I actually live here in the future, alone in my apartment. I can send messages to you in the past, though, like I'm doing now. How? Years ago, our alien friend sent me a special chat client. It's basically just Pester Chum with some sort of alien technology embedded. It's specifically wired to communicate with your time period. As hours go by for me, the time it sends messages to also increments by the same amount, so we communicate in lockstep, as if we both existed in the present. She said it was important for Roxy and I to begin. It was important for Roxy and I to begin communicating with you and Jane. This is how we all became friends. Wait, you and Roxy? I wish Spins Wheel Crowbar fucked my throat up. That's crazy. You actually just activated Cough. You actually just activated her. Yes. Wait, you and Roxy? Yes. She lives in the future too, though we live nowhere near each other. I asked her to refrain from telling either of you. I wanted to be the one to let you know, to wait for the right moment. Holy fucking mackerel. This is amazing. So, you really are trusting me about this? Just like that? No second thought? Well, yeah. Sure, man, why not? Wait, it's not a prank, is it? No. This will be a very shitty and boring prank. I promise it isn't. Then heck yes, I believe it to friggin' pieces. It's an awesome thing to be true. So what's this far-flung future like? Some sort of crazy robo-paradise? Not quite, but there are definitely robots. I wish. Spins wheel, rolls into audience and kills everyone. Oh god, oh fuck, no, fuck. Oh man, what are your movies like in the future? I bet there are some real cinematic humdingers. Like holographic stuff. Or shit you plug directly into your brain pod, right? Wait, you do have brain pods, right? No, we don't have brain pods because those aren't a thing. You just made that up. And there are no movies in the future. There are no humans either. They all went extinct. Roxy and I are the only ones left as far as we know. Well, shit. Derek, this story got so much less awesome. Is it too late to backpedal on believing it before I start to cry? No, dude, it's too late. Tears ahoy. This motherfucker gets sad. Do you want to know what happened? Sure do. Let me just finish putting this steel melon on my robot, and then I'm all ears. Complete robot. There, he is finished. Look at this spanking iron friend from the future. He's perfect. Oh shoot, Dirk, he just got blurry and disappeared. What the actual fuck? Don't worry, that's normal. Upon activation, he goes into stalking mode. Stalking mode? Yes. He will stalk you in the jungle and strike when your guard is down. What? That's crazy. Why would I want that? Didn't you want someone to get in the scrums with? Well, yeah, but... Man. He will give you all the scrums you can handle. Trust me. This will sharpen your combat skills. I guess you're right. I was just picturing a little good honest roughhousing. Why does the whole thing have to sound so sketchy and nerve-wracking? Do you want to hear my grim tales of the apocalypse or not? Yes. You're right. Let's put issues of fisticuffs aside for now. Tell me everything about the future. So how does humanity fuck up? Is it the nuclear holocaust? Or is it robots? Gotta be robots, right? As per the Terminator. No, it's more of a gradual decline in population than that, due to an insidious power grab by an aquatic alien empress. Oh, the old alien overload story. Got it. When did she show up? Every Felt member and every Midnight Crew member at once? Even CD? Clubs Deuce? Honestly, I kind of get the Midnight Crew. I could kind of slide with that, but Clubs Deuce? Ramen, I would gift the sub if you put an image on screen for like 5 minutes. What's the image? What's the image, Marina? It depends on the image. I might do it. I low-key got a piss, man. Haley Yoik? I appreciate the follow. I probably fucked your name up though. I gotta do this page. I'll DM it to you. Funny, it's funny trust. I'm gonna finish this page and I'm gonna go piss. Where was I? Oh, the old alien overload story. Got it. When does she show up? She's already here in your time period, or she's already there in your time period, hiding in plain sight. She has been for anywhere between 50 and 100 years. She's the Baroness of Crockercore, Jane's company. But of course Jane has no idea. The Baroness has been using subtle strategies to manipulate the human population through her company for a long time. On November 11th, 2011, she finally made her presence known to the world, along with her agenda for global domination. Jeez, that is pretty scary. So in a few years, she would be in charge of everything? No, not quite. That's when the world finally sees her for the threat she is. She would continue to gain power by exploiting various institutions and the media from within. It would take the next several decades for her to claim the throne as Earth's absolute ruler. Her march to domination was facilitated by a number of scumbag sympathizers, and opposed by a few brave rebels, including my ancestor. Roxas too. I think your ancestor qualifies as one too. In fact, I'm sure she must have been the first member of the covert opposition movement. My grandma. I do remember when I was very young, she would tell me stories of the wicked woman who raised her. Was she the evil alien? Yup. That's a whole story right there. Most of which is shrouded in rumor and urban legend. But before we get sidetracked by any of that, I'll try to cover the big picture to give you a sense of all that batshit lunacy that followed the Sea Hag's power play. Alright, I'm gonna go piss real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Nigga, when slavery pop off, oh yeah, I'm already knowing, nigga. This shit about to be fire. Best advice to save for later. The Crux Shooter. Removing the lid signals the moment your life becomes a great whirling batshit pandemonium, somewhat resembling the chaos of an especially ethnic wet. Hey, what she mean by that? Hey, what Rose mean by that? What she mean by that? Hey, Rose. She can say that. I mean, look. It just caught me off guard. It just caught me. It is worth, gang. Hey, that man, what, bro? Get out of here.
Is it hard for them to figure out who they are?
I mean, my brothers and sisters, they make fun of them. They call them little zebras, Cocoa Puffs. You don't know until you go through it. You laugh, but...
I hate white people. Well, it's an Arabic saying. There's an Arabic saying. Like, bitch, what? And then here's the crazy part. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix, right? Does this make you my granddaughter's fiance? Well, shit, how old is she and what she look like? Yeah, it could be. Oh, never mind. Hey, this stream is... I'm deleting this VOD, cuz. Hey, this VOD is getting lost, boy. Hey, this VOD is getting lost. This VOD is lost media. This VOD is lost Media. Oh, fuck. Is that Adam? No, what's happening? I don't want to see this nigga. Push the camera back. I don't want to see this nigga. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him. Three days. Alex is a sick motherfucker, man. Goku give me bottom vibes. Goku give me bottom vibes. I ain't gonna lie. Can we get some alone time in this bitch, man? Yeah, damn. Can you get your fat ass on, bro? Can't y'all see I'm trying to fuck this twink? I appreciate that they did pull in a kill yourself button, though. That's crazy. Please don't clip that out of context.
But yeah, bro, I don't want this motion. This
Okay, I'm back.
Sword, gang. It's a
Did I see a fucking Warriors Legend Zelda Warriors, whatever the fuck that game was called? Did I see one of them clips? Let me turn the music back on. Okay, let me see. Hyrule War, that's what it was called. That's what it was called. Yeah, I like that shit. That shit was fire. Let me look at Marina's thing. Hold on. Cause y'all know me, I'll do anything for a sub. I mean, let's relax. Let's relax. I'll do most things for a sub. Do not clip that. Do not clip that out of context. This is a crazy image to put on the stream. You know what? I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do it. I'm dead ass about to do it. I'm about to put this on the screen. And I'm keeping it for the rest of the stream too. This going on the stream, and it's gonna stay there for the rest of the stream. Anonymous gifter with the gifty. I appreciate it, gang. Nah, I fuck with it. It's funny. I think it's funny. Oh, that was you? Okay. Thank you, Marina. I'm about to put it on the screen right now. You know what? I'm gonna put it over Whoopi. Matter of fact, Whoopi for this stream, you gone. I'm gonna bring Whoopi back next stream. But for now, if Whoopi dies, we all die. All right, look, I'll bring her back, but it ain't no good place to put this fucking screenshot. I can put it on top of Warner Brothers, but I don't. Is it going? Let me see. Bring Whoopi back, and then put this over here. Oh no, you know what? It fit over here. Yeah, it fit over here. My fault. I'll bring Whoopi back. There she go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Nobody at the time knew what the fuck she wanted to accomplish or what her actual motives were. But in retrospect, it became clear she was trying to essentially restore the conditions of her old homeworld, which she used to rule over as well. She began instituting these crazy laws. First of all, people weren't allowed to reproduce. She found our usual method of procreation revolting, and anyone who engaged in it was punished by death. But she still needed an ongoing population of subjects to abuse.
So to propagate the race, she set up this weird system. At random intervals, every citizen would be required to supply their genetic material to drones. That DNA would be collected and combined in some way. Many years later, long after the original donors had died, clones would be spawned from their DNA, so no one would ever be able to know who their parents were, or be able to trace their lineage. It was only through a bit of good fortune that Roxy and I were able to discover who our ancestors were. As Whoopi, I'm pretty sure Whoopi has let off a couple of fucked up lines. I think. They were the rebels you mentioned. Are they alive right now? In my time. Yes. Oh, I'm very curious about them and also my grandma. I'll get to them, don't worry. Sorry, hold on. Anyway, her imperious condescension turned out to be especially cruel to her human subjects. I'm sure her rule was no picnic on her home world, but I think she resented humans' biological incompatibility with the ideal empire she envisioned and became frustrated. Humanity wasn't even really her first choice for rule. There are reports that she attempted to clone members of her own species and replace the human population with them, but they all died. So what happened to them? The rumors say it was her own pet who killed them. See, she traveled from our world to Earth in this huge red space ark. In it, she gathered thousands of creatures from her planet. I'm guessing to save them from extinction. This, more than anything, has led me to speculate that some cataclysm happened on her homeworld, and she moved on to greener pastures to rebuild her empire. She bred all these creatures in secret, increasing their numbers, preparing for her eventual takeover. Each monster, or lusus naturae, was meant to be kind of a caretaker of the young. You can see where the dramatic schism between our species and hers begins, and also why she had a reputation for being quite insane. But she also happens to have this one humongous sea monster, Lucis. Let me take that sentence again, because I fucked it. But she also happens to have this one humongous sea monster, Lucis, that is like her own personal bodyguard, and kind of a secret weapon. But it turns out the thing is kind of an enigma. Sort of a double-edged eldritch horror. As much in her service as it is calling the shots in some unfathomable way. I was going to say something regarding the amount of orifices the human body has, but I let off a calmer version and just said I could take crowbar and spade slicking once. We gonna do something about you, man. We for real gonna do something about you. Every time she tried to resurrect her race, it would slaughter them all. I should have got a water when I was downstairs, man. Every time she tried to resurrect her race, it would slaughter them all psychically, as if it was keeping her ambition in check. Or so the story goes. Wait, these beasts tend to the young? I can tell you from first-hand experience that monsters are totally rotten at taking care of kids. They do a bang-up job of making them scared, though. Exactly. The plan was beyond shitty. So does that mean you and Rox were raised by these things? Nope. It was a very short-lived experiment centuries ago. Humans just don't have the same evolutionary symbiosis with those things that her race had. It turns out a bunch of fucking alien monsters have no interest whatsoever in taking care of human babies. They mostly just wound up eating them, or at best, just abandoning them. Later, she instated a lucidroid system to serve the same function, as she began phasing in more robotic solutions in favor of all this ill-conceived biotech nonsense that always did nothing but backfire. How we feeling this song for this specific segment? Honestly, it kind of fit. Like a little bit. I thought so at least. I don't know. Yeah, no, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna let it rock. Fuck it. Even drones were replaced with robotic versions. I imagine they were just easier to produce and control, since she'd given up hope of perfectly mirroring her own civilization and all this convoluted symbiotic glory. But not without a good fight, and not without taking her frustrations out on the human population. She attempted to enforce blood casting through efforts to genetically alter people's blood color. That was an ugly chapter. A lot of fucking people died from that debacle. Over the last four... I don't think I've ever heard the song this deep. Fuck it. Over the last 400 years, the population just got smaller and smaller from these atrocities piling up. But she clearly didn't give a shit. F and F ass song just fried me, gang. Friday Night Fucking ass song. Oh my god. This is Friday Night Fucking. It do sound like a fucking Friday Night Fucking song too. That's fucking funny. All the while, the amount of dry land kept shrinking due to the gradual flooding. Soon there was hardly anywhere left to live. And then, that was that. No more people. Damn. Wait. Flooding. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I probably should have mentioned that up front. One of the first things she did while in power was begin melting the ice caps. Yo, the Condis is for real just a white capitalist. Like, she not even an alien. This just Sam Altman. Okay, she not white, but I'm saying she mirroring a white capitalist, you know what I'm saying, fucking actions. That's what I'm saying. She a black white capitalist. Condi equals Peter Thiel? You might be onto something. You think the Condis fuck with Wonder Bread? Hey, that's a fucking good one, yo. That is a fucking good one. That's a fucking good one. And I like that y'all wrote it damn near like the exact same way. One of the first things she did while in power was begin melting the ice caps. It took a while, but eventually the whole world flooded. That's how it is now. It's totally soaked up in this bitch. Wow. Like the epic Kevin Costner film. Almost exactly. Especially by the same degree of shittiness. Oh man. Does that mean you have to drink your own pee? Does that mean you have to drink your own pee? That was more like, I kind of slipped into Australian a little bit. You get used to the taste. Welcome it even. Fucking low tier god be like, sorry. Don't clip that, please. I do not want that nigga on my ass. That takes about 15 days in a row of hard piss drinking, though. Ew. No, dude. No, ew. Relax. I don't drink any goddamn piss, okay? Your English was Australian from the start? Fuck. New kid. That nigga Jake in the waterworks? Ugh. Oh, okay. Whew. I guess your Lucis droid thingy sees to it that you have fresh water. LTG for sure would Sprite a bottle of piss. That nigga would make piss Sprite. Stop talking about this nigga, man. Please. I guess your Lucis droid thingy sees to it that you have fresh water. Nope. Those stopped being a thing a long time ago, too. Once humans went extinct. Oh, I thought... Well, who raised you then? Nobody, man. I raised my damn self. Jesus, Christopher Kringlefucker. And here I thought I was rugged. You're still pretty rugged. You're just a fucking dork about it. That's true. I guess I did have Cal looking after me. Let's not discount the rare service of the Seaman, okay? Heaven forbid. And what about Roxy? Pretty sure the Carapacians took care of her when she was young. Wait, the what's it? Right. Another thing I forgot to mention. I'm gonna kill myself. I just missed the stream by like 2 hours. Chill, man. Chill, man. The vibe gonna be up, man. And you here. Right. Another thing I forgot to mention. There are a lot of these humanoid creatures. with hard shells, some black, some white. As humanity was dwindling due to an increasingly whimsical and psychopathic Condis, she began introducing more of these Carapacians onto the scene. Are they aliens too? Sort of. They're definitely from other planets, so yeah. Really, the deal with where they came from is a whole other story for another time. But the bottom line is, at some point, somehow, she started herding a bunch of them from their homeworlds onto Earth and multiplying them. Something like 100 years ago, it became clear she favored these guys more than humans as her subjects. They're very loyal and seem genuinely dedicated to serving her. Must be what they were bred for. She still treats them like shit though, unsurprisingly. All these colonies started sprouting up, like these modular cities floating on the water. It probably sounds cooler than it is, but they're basically slums. That's where they tend to live in large numbers. Roxy lives in one of those colonies. It's about 2,000 miles from where I am. Good gravy. Those are exotic circumstances. And here I was, thinking I had the most exciting and adventurous life. It turns out I'm just some chump on boring-ass Monster Island in the silly old pre-apocalypse. For what it's worth, I think it's gotta be more interesting living in the 21st century than the 25th. Like it's really no contest. You're probably right. I'd be really keen on talking to Roxy about this too. I'm very curious about her experiences as a future lady with all the whatsits. The hard shell folk. I must say, it turns my previous perception of your lives right on its friggin' ear. Can't believe someone's gonna be watching this VOD years from now and just have to deal with my leaked Discord message on the left, no context. Well, they gonna hear us talking about you wanting to fuck the Felt and the goddamn and the Midnight Crew, so I mean, they're gonna have a little bit of just a little bit of context. Man, she would love to talk to you about all this. She hates keeping secrets. It's been killing her not to spill all these fucking beans way the hell prematurely. Like, what is even your day-to-day business like in see Hitler's water apocalypse? Well, I mostly shit around in my apartment all day, building stuff, reading about history, and flipping out with my sword. Sometimes I go fishing and check out the underwater ruins. She does plenty of useless fucking around too, but at least she's got a neighborhood. She also uses one of her gadgets to gank vegetables and stuff from the past. She tries to feed the hungry neighbors whatever she can scrounge up. Generous Royd! Feeding the homeless. Well, I guess they're not homeless, they just poor. We should do No Goon June for Romcord. That's gonna be hard for a lot of our members. Tacky gonna die. Tacky gonna fuck around and kill himself. Those are amazing stories. I am so lucky to have friends like you. Oh snap, what about Jane? Have you told her? Jane is... No, I haven't. I've dropped some hints and tested her willingness to believe something like this. It's just not going to fly. It's way too much to drop on somebody all at once. If they aren't receptive. True. But it seems a shame to keep her out of the loop. Well, tell her whatever you want. She'll likely think she's being fucked with. Personally, I wouldn't bother trying too hard to convince her. There's no point in alienating her. Someday she'll be ready to believe things. Okay. Wow, I still have so many questions. It's incredible that this is all going to happen right around the corner. I don't know if I'm ready. Like I said, the changes will be a little more gradual than that. More clandestine. She'll exploit the fear caused by her revelation to the world to create intended reactions within government and media. And her agents embedded on the inside will help nudge things in the direction she wants. Then, 20-some years down the road, without anyone suspecting a thing, she'll suddenly be in complete control, and Earth will be fucked. This sounds like the current United States presidential seat. Y'all hear about black people in Georgia losing their voting rights? Just saying, buddy. Just saying, buddy. I want to join the opposition. Fuck this witch. I have lots of guns and reckless bravado, and I want to stop her. I'll pick up where my grandma left off. It's crazy, bro. Homestuck really predicted everything. Fuck conservative gerrymandering. I'm telling you, man. Shit crazy. Well, aside from the main reason that... Wait, hold on. I'm mixing up my voices. Hold on. Well, aside from the main reason that won't happen, which I won't get into, it still wouldn't be a good idea. Horseshit. Why not? There's people way better at this than you tried and died. You said you wanted to hear about our ancestors. Uh-oh. Hold on. I can't... Yo, like, since we sitting here yapping about it, I brought it up, so it's my fault, but I can't believe Trump's still alive. Like, not even off an assassination attempt. Like, this old nigga's still alive? Him and Biden both should be dead. Like, to be honest. I'm not saying... Now, I want to be clear. I'm not saying this as a form of political violence or none of that. I'm just saying it's crazy to me that these old, unhealthy fucks are still breathing. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. We do not support violence here.
Comedy style. That's all it is.
Cough is joking. Like, bro, Trump, like, bro, all political shit aside, my nigga, all political shit aside, the nigga Trump is a sloppy bastard. How the fuck is he still breathing? Don't make no damn sense, nigga. Unhealthy as shit. Nigga eat straight Mickey. Y'all ever seen the goddamn, the presidential buffet or feast that they had? And it was all like McDonald's and KFC and shit. This nigga is a unhealthy fuck. He like what, 80 something, 70 something? He can't still be alive. He can't still be alive. They are puppeteering this nigga Weekend at Bernie style. They pumping him with Fit 24/7. If they stop, his heart stops. I guess that's fair. He does literally have the best medical care at our disposal. I guess that's a good point. That is a good point. This nigga has had COVID twice. He old as shit, unhealthy than a fuck, and he caught COVID twice. He should not still be alive. Like I said, I'm just saying this from like a objective standpoint, not like, you know, politically. In Minecraft, old, unhealthy, dementia-riddled billionaires need to shuffle into hell. In Minecraft, comedy style, I'm not suicidal. Oh, God. I love my life. I don't got no ops. If I come up missing, nigga, it was Mossad. Mossad got me. Or the CIA. All right, let's lock in. Heck yes, bro. Well, how much do you actually know about your grandma? What have you read, and what do you remember? My memory of her is pretty foggy. I do know she loved adventure just like me. That's why she was exploring this island and raising me here when she died. She was a fair markswoman and knew her way around an atom or two. Pretty sure her company made a tidy fortune till it went belly up. At least I still have a few of her knickknacks for keepsakes. And as you confirmed, she was raised by that evil spinster. But then again, from some of the things my pen pal has said, it kind of throws some of these details into question, so I don't know what to think. I don't know what the deal is with your pen pal either, and I'm not really prepared to speculate on that right now. But I'm privy to a shitload of historical data I can share. What's the last thing you remember about her? It was the night I found her dead. She had gone off to study the ruins one day. I'm pretty sure that was her purpose on this island, to study the technology here and solve all of the astonishing mysteries. She even built that big fancy house we used to live in, so I guess she really wanted to settle here for a while. But she didn't come home from her expedition for a couple days, so I started to get worried. I followed the trail we usually take to the lagoon while keeping my eyes peeled for monsters. But instead I found her lying there dead. I think a monster caught her off guard. There were 3 big fang marks on her body and a trail of blood along the path. It looked like she was trying to get home, but couldn't make it before succumbing to the injury. But before I could even do anything about it, I had heard an explosion. I looked back at the hill and my house was gone. Just a big poof of smoke where I was standing. So I lived alone in the jungle ever since. Huh. I've wondered about all that. Well, you never asked. Oh, I know. I would have. But ask you about your past would have just been inviting you to do the same. You know how it goes. Indeed. But for the record, I don't think those were fang marks on the body, dude. No. Finish the story first. Then what? Nigga, baby Jake fucked up, boy. We do not have to spread the yo gabba gabba porn. We do not have to do that. Oh, there's not much more to it. I had to deal with Grandma's body. I would have loved to give her a proper and dignified memorial like Jane's granddad got. God, Jane is so lucky every day in her household. It must be like Weekend at Bernie's. What a riot it must be. I'm so jealous. Yeah, what a fucking treat. A living room corpse party every goddamn day. I know, right? Alas, I had to dispose of the body with haste, so the monsters wouldn't eat her. So I just made a little campfire and burned it. I keep the ashes deep in the ruins, which is where I think she liked it best. Hopefully there isn't an earthquake or something that would knock the urn over in a predictable and hilarious fashion. No way, man. I bet my bottom boombuck that shit's eternally safe. That urn's like the Fort Knox of standing upright forever because of no accidents. Yeah. So then, after camping out the next day, I went exploring, and found my room globe mostly intact sitting in the jungle, so that's where I live since. And that's pretty much it. I sure miss my grandma, though. She was the best. She was definitely very brave, if the stories are true. Downright audacious, I'd say. What did you hear? Yo? Well, like I said, she was raised by the Baroness. It was probably a worse childhood than either of us had. She wasn't related, obviously. Ain't nobody's related to a damn fish alien. Except other fish aliens, probably. She had an adopted brother, too. Life must have been miserable for both of them. Sorry. Yes. I vaguely remember her mentioning him. Cripes. The things she told me now that I think about it. Cripes. The things she told me now that I think about it. She said the witch even killed her dog. Is that true? I don't know, but wouldn't doubt it. There are other urban legends that she did a lot of experiments on animals and people, mostly to do with mind control, like figuring out ways to unlock all of her psychic alien potential to increase her power. Not sure if that's true, or if it was actually successful though. So, what you're saying is pretty much any unspeakably horrible thing she could have done, she probably did. Yes. Anyway, your grandma managed to run away when she was quite young. Maybe it was a traumatic event like dog murder that prompted her to flee. Who knows? Whatever the case, her bro stayed behind. The guy must have been seriously immune to witnessing fucked up shit, because he went on to be a famous comedian. A real kindly old cornball. A nicer guy you couldn't hope to meet, they say. Haha, wow. Must have been a hell of a guy. So, you're not making any connections there? Where? Huh? Famous comedian, about the age of your grandma, inheriting the family name of the Baroness, not ringing a bell. What are you talking about? Dirk, stop speaking in riddles and keep telling the story. I am on tenterhooks here. Okay, well, it's not like it's that important. Just a super obvious thing that'll probably occur to you later when you're looking in the fridge you don't have, at which point you'll feel like an idiot. Oh my god, you can be one opaque motherfucker. Just clue me in, bro. Nah, it'll be funner this way. Strider! Moving on. That kid kept the family name, but obviously your grandma didn't. She must have held a grudge against the Baroness her whole life. She started by taking a different name she knew would stick in her craw. Oh, I remember this. I believe she said the witch used to be married to a terrible man named English. So because the witch really hated that guy, she took on his name as a sort of big old fuck you to the woman. Sky in there, woke as hell. I was thinking like, bro, gay ass. Gay ass Sky in there. That's probably close to the truth, but it sounds like the kind of story an old lady tells her young grandson in a way he would understand, or at least wouldn't scare the shit out of him. What I've heard is something much more sinister as usual. There's supposedly only one thing the Baroness fears, and your grandma learned of this somehow. It wasn't an ex-husband though, it was her superior, some kind of demon, or another alien. No one really knows. But he went by the name English. He's supposedly even more brutal than she is, if you can believe that. So, I'm named after a demon. What kind of a demon is named English anyway? What kind of an alien is named Crocker? It's probably just a name he stole from someone else, like the Baroness did. I guess it's kind of cool being named after a demon who's so scary even the witch is afraid of him. Yeah, well, your grandma thought so. Everything she did in life... Everything she did in life thereafter seemed to be an effort to piss off the Batter Witch. Like starting a competing tech company, heavily branded in a way that was presumably intended to remind the Baroness of her boss. Like with skulls and garish colors and shit. The dude is some kind of skull monster, I guess. I love skulls. I know. Hey man, this shit, it's fucked up, man. This shit actually starting to hit. like the first couple straight was ironic. Like, all right, bro, yeah. I'm gonna let this shit rock, bro. Now I'm like, damn. Take us home, Casey. Take us home, Casey. Man, fuck all that. Throwing that I serve the bass. I would if it wouldn't get the VOD muted. I would. I'm letting this shit go. I'm letting this shit cook. Damn. These some good ass questions too, bro. This is a good ass song, bro. This is a good ass song, boy. That yearly Con Air rewatch gonna turn Rob into a stand? Fuck that. No. Let's not get too hasty. Let's not get too hasty. Hoppy Wood. Ooh. It was definitely brave on her part, but ultimately it got her a bankrupt company, a blown-up house, and a fork through the torso for her trouble. But she must have been the first to understand how dangerous the Baroness was, while acting in covert opposition. Others would follow, and continue to as of now, in your time period. Those are your ancestors? Yeah, mine and Roxy's were among them. Anyone I've heard of? Of course. All these fuckers are totally famous, obviously. Oh, sure, obviously. We've talked about the guy I'm genetically derived from a lot, actually. Like, you know, every time I've ever talked to you about my bro. Gadzooks, of course. With all your future mind fuckery, you made me completely forget about your vaunted Hollywood sibling. I should have asked where he fit into the picture if you were raised alone. I can be dumb as a bag of penny candy sometimes. Sometimes. Other times you're on point. Like a bag of the nickel shit. Whoa now. Those are the sweets kept in reserve for millionaires. Such flattery. Okay. What we're saying stopped meaning anything. So I'll continue. Right. So then he was never actually your bro. No. That's just kind of how I view him. Lon took a more maternal view of her ancestor. The lady who wrote all the dreary wizard books, I presume. Yeah. The, what the fuck is it? It's something to learn it, right? I forget. Yeah. The COTL series. Never read it. Complacency. Okay. No, I tried. It's too depressing. And also, kind of impossible to understand. I told Roxy I liked it, though. I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so don't say I said that. I think I'll wait for the movies to come out. I bet I'll like those better. Niggas a chud. Niggas a chud. You don't say. I do say. Hey, you must have seen them, what being in the future, and are they any good? They are not. Phooey to that. Like I even believe you. The books are pretty interesting, though, if somewhat dense. They're supposedly heavily allegorical. Veiled representations of cosmic events surrounding the witch and her boss, and how all this came about. It's the kind of thing you wouldn't pick up on unless you were someone who understood what happened, like the Condis, which is kind of the point. I think it was her way of letting the witch know, I'm on to you. In the early days of the resistance movement, they both opposed her more indirectly, through their art, like critics of tyrannical governments often used to. They had to be careful. Didn't want to make big waves too early. My bro did this too with his many fine films. Practically everything was a symbol for something, either in mockery of the Battle Witch or conveying some hidden message to its audience. Each film was always rigorously picked apart for its head-scratching symbolic meaning. But he managed to accomplish all that without ever compromising the purity of his ironic vision, which I think was admirable. Sweet Boy Hella Jeff, the movie. I know this shit go dummy too. This an easy 5 stars on Letterboxd. Fuck yes. The Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff films rule. Screw the haters, that's what I say. Comedians using their platform to make fun of people in power? What a novel concept. I've never heard of it, I'm telling you. You also say that about Weekend at Bernie's. Man, that is a scandalous mischaracterization. Nobody hates Weekend at Bernie's. Hold on. This exists for real? This really a movie? We need to watch that for movie night. Fuck the poll. Fuck the poll. We watching this. The Weekend at Bernie films are generally regarded as so unremarkably mediocre that they don't even attract any trolls who care enough to shit on it. Believe me, I've tried to get in debates with people about it. Yeah, you pretty much touche'd the fuck out of that. But we're definitely in agreement about my bro's films as the masterstrokes they were. He just kept cranking them out too. He really stepped up production after 11/11/11, even though the cat was finally out of the bag. He was very dedicated to his craft. Dang, I can hardly wait to see them. Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath about that. Why not? Man, fuck it. I'll just send you them. Dave Schrader is the wokest in all timelines. Who would have thought, bro? Just keep a lid on him. We don't need any weird causality shit rearing his head here. That would be dumb. I will guard each glistening compression artifact with my life, as if a jewel pilfered from a tomb. Which was the last you saw? Well, that was Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff the movie, and Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff did the film. Oh yeah, and Sweet Bro and Hella Ass Jeff? I don't know, shit. It's probably just a fucking typo or whatever, but Sweet Bro and Hella Ass Jeff, the movie. I think Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, the movie, is still in production, right? But honestly, I get confused about which particular misspelling is attributed to which film, or even if I'm getting the misspellings right. The key to sorting it all out is to understand it doesn't actually matter. Through video streaming services, he would frequently set it up so that buying a certain title would ship you the wrong film. And often titles for movies were available for sale that just straight up didn't exist. Or would be sold for dollar amounts that made no sense. Like $2, $8.91. Sometimes buying a download would actually deposit money into your account instead of deducting from it. It was all part of the experience. That sounds lit as fuck. Somebody needs to make this technology today, bro. I would love to rent a movie and then they give me money. Letterboxd Video Store, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing possible. When I rent a movie from Letterboxd Video Store, that shit should give me money. Look at this nigga, bro. Nigga on the bed, laying on his stomach, kicking his feet in the air, talking to his boyfriend, bro. These niggas is gay. Your forebears are certainly entrepreneurial, if nothing else. I can get behind the idea of making a killing if it means I also get to be as good at doing adventures as I hope to be. Did they ever bring the battle to the witch's doorstep, or were the blows dealt strictly through public masquerades and theatrics? Yeah, they got pretty deep into the shit eventually. They were both very skilled combatants. I'm pretty sure she had some weird powers too. Powers, you say? Communion with occult forces, something like that. She knew things, had visions. It's why she was able to write those books, and more importantly, why Roxy and I were able to survive here. How? They knew we would be here someday, but they prepared for our arrival. I live in what used to be my bro's old apartment 400 years ago. The whole city is gone, but this one unit was somehow protected. He left some supplies for me here, like a lifetime supply of orange soda in the crawl space, along with a fuck ton of Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff merch. It was like discovering my own personal holocaust of bulbous jutting bottoms. Plus some weapons, some other gear, and a killer pair of shades. Roxy's mom used to live in her place too. Left some stuff she might need lying around. This was way before there were Carapacian colonies though. I think her house must have been a kind of kernelized structure, like a potential colony. Something built to undergo modular self-replication if activated. I'm sure her mom knew that. It's been a good way for Rox to blend in. I stick out like a sore thumb here, of course, but it hasn't really been a problem yet. What up, fam? We stream every Saturday and Monday. Well, Homestuck every Saturday and Monday, and then through the week, I ain't gonna lie, I've been flaking a lot. The only reason I've been flaking the regular stream so much is because one, I've been mad tired, and two, I've been working on shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, we do Homestuck every Saturday and Monday. And then the regular streams Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of shit. We just seen a lot of shit so far. How long we been streaming? 2.5? Right. We probably gonna go for another hour, probably. Friday game night and Sunday movie nights. True. Damn, what was I? Fuck. Stuff. Yeah, Makala Nisha, our mom knew that. Yeah. So they knew you would show up in the future someday and prepared for that. Doesn't that mean they also knew they weren't going to be able to stop the witch? Probably. But they went down fighting anyway. Wow. That's brave and kind of sad. By working on things, he means go stream Poser Hill on YouTube. Facts. Exclamation point YouTube. Go stream my latest YouTube video on repeat. Okay, don't do that. I didn't say that. That's comedy style.
Comedy style.
That's all it is. I'm not telling you to loop my videos on repeat. I'm not telling you to do that. 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 I gotta start doing polls for game night again, bro. I be forgetting. What's some games? Put in the chat, in the game night suggestion shit. Put some game night suggestions so I can make a poll and we can vote. I keep losing my place. Oh yeah, probably they went there. As Brave kind of said. Yeah, but wouldn't you? Of course. You always go down guns blazing. That's what a hero does when he loves adventure and has guns. If there's one thing movies have taught me besides the fact that guys using a corpse as a silly puppet is freaking hilarious, it is that fact. It's not like their rebellion was totally futile. They took a lot of shitheads down with them. Who? Sympathizers. Ugh. Just the thought of such scoundrels turns my stomach. They should. In order for you to understand, I'll have to fill you in on the ridiculous final gasp of human civilization, taking place over the several decades leading up to its absolute enslavement. The decades which immediately followed the rebranding. Why is Guy Fieri like a figure of the fucking apocalypse? As I mentioned, Crocker Corps' rebranding on 3/11, as it was often referred to in the news, totally changed everything. It marked the beginning of a completely shameless downward spiral of Western civilization. Through a series of events that were probably hard to notice at the time, but quite glaring when evaluated historically. Though the Baroness had made very few substantive gestures of aggression, the global fear of her looming threat would trigger all the changes she needed. Governments prepared for war, as if to defend against the invading alien army she undoubtedly commanded. But of course, she had no army. She was always the only one of her kind. Instead, the world powers were only setting about to build her armies for her. The media deteriorated into this preposterous circus that was in all practical ways inseparable from the power base and government institutions. Popular entertainers became dangerous demagogues, and their roles in the media blurred with those of executive authority, and the most dangerous were the ones who were fed into the fear and hysteria most effectively. These tended to be plants, unscrupulous shills paid by the Baroness to move her agenda forward. Grifters! Dang. I would like to think I will not be suckered by their silvery tongues whenever they come along. Well, the thing is, most of them are already on the scene in your time. Who? Ever hear of Guy Fieri? No? I don't think so. You're fortunate then. Fortunate? Oh shit. He was an especially degenerate piece of filth. He used his connections and guile to wriggle into the spotlight, and then onto the other positions of power. He somehow landed in the U.S. Supreme Court Justice. Wait. He somehow landed on the U.S. Supreme Court. I don't know why I added Supreme Court Justice. Over the years, other justices started mysteriously disappearing without being replaced. After helping rewrite the Constitution to form an incomprehensible patchwork of fascism, theocratic mandates, recipes, and bad rap lyrics, he weaseled his way up the ranks to become High Chaplain of the Interstellar War. I'm just gonna cut to the chase, because really this ain't a big history lesson here. He eventually came to be regarded as the third and final Antichrist. No other human in history was responsible for more death and suffering. Man, it's crazy, bro. This shit really sound like what's happening right now. Like, it's very close. It's very close. Basically, Clarence Thomas was worse somehow. Dead ass. Oh, fuck. That boorish cur. Yes. That's exactly the phrase I would use to describe someone responsible for the extermination of 5 billion people. It was just so uncivilized of him. How could such an atrocity be allowed to happen? Was his personal magnetism really that overwhelming? Maybe overwhelming in the wrong direction, yeah. But it didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual decline in the integrity of the system that allowed it. Eventually, the wheels came off and the political scene mirrored the absurdity of the media circus. By the time Presidents Jay and Dope were elected, Western civilization had officially fucked itself over forever, and I think everyone knew it. Dog. Dog. What did Hussey know? Oh no. When does that happen? Nigga. What the fuck? What did they know? What did they know? What did they know? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What did they fucking know? Oh, nigga. Seer of Doom? How does this nigga know? This shit is crazy. Hussy with the advanced precog hockey. Oh my god, bruh. 2024. The last free election the world would ever see. Nigga. Nigga. I'm scared. I'm actually scared. So, like, they were on the ticket together as president and vice president? No, man. They were both president. They were the first dual presidents of the United States of America. Also the last. They were also the first and last juggalo presidents. The founding fathers warned us about this, but nobody listened. They did. Warn us about what exactly? The mirthful executives. George Washington had prophetic nightmares about them. He tried to warn people and get language amended to the Constitution to prevent it, like forbidding the election of what he famously described as a pair of salty bards, or unruly gestures given to the sweet drink. But everyone just thought he toked too hard on the colonial cannabis or whatever. I'm not sure I follow. These are like clown presidents or such. Yes. They were a shitty rap duo from your time, but they ran a hell of a campaign. By then, the Juggalo party had gotten huge. While the numerous other candidates split the moderate vote, they retained a very energized and devoted base. You could say their party had a big tent. +2, bro, +2. Derek, I really dislike the future you are describing. Hey, me too. They were swept in the office. They were swept in the office on a wave of Fago. And the presidential inauguration was the biggest gathering of the Juggalos of all time. They all hosed each other down on the White House lawn with shitty soda. The DC and the Capitol thereafter officially stood for Dark Carnival. Of course, their campaign was helped considerably by having support from the Baroness. In retrospect, people developed the impression that it was all a part of her sick sense of humor. There was the sense that she just loved the idea of delegating the extreme subjugation of the world's population to a pair of demented clown rappers. Some have speculated this was just another way she was attempting to resurrect her previous model of governance, though this seems kind of far-fetched to me. Who the fuck ever heard of an alien juggalo? To me, this is about as stupid as the crackpot theories got. Or get. This is crazy. I still don't really know what a juggalo is. Do they juggle? Don't worry about it. People were less prepared for a double juggalo presidency than they ever imagined. I'm not even going to get into all the horrifying details. Trust me, you just start to feel dirty reading about it. But the moment Fieri held up the Bible to swear them in, and the three of them proceeded to publicly defecate on it while freestyling rap lyrics. That was it. Everyone in the world watching it on the TV just said, "Welp, show's over. Civilization was pretty cool while it lasted." This my shit. The next several grueling terms of their presidency was a weird combination of authoritarian practices. The Baroness used it as a puppet regime, while still basically giving them carte blanche to carry out their idiotic whims. Fago was pumped through the plumbing instead of tap water. Now this just sounds like idiocracy. The new national pastime was having type 2 diabetes. And the national anthem was replaced by a 3-minute high reverb audio clip. A 3-minute high reverb audio clip of President J farting into a microphone while laughing. Chaplain Fieri was authorized to set up the death camps, in which anyone on the planet could be imprisoned if they were not deemed sufficiently mirthful. So, the cleansing began, priming a humanity for its new ruler waiting in the wings. This was when our ancestors had enough. The resistance movement had failed, but they could at least bring the war criminals to justice. My bro finally caught up with the presidents and challenged them to a duel. They accepted, having for years regarded him as a cocky rival rapper who failed to show them the proper respect. In their arrogance, they invited him into the foul belly of the carnival, believing they could teach him once and for all what it truly meant to be down with the clown. For centuries thereafter, survivors of the Holocaust would cite the rooftop showdown as one of the most heroic moments in human history. They put Sofago in this? He next up for real. Oh God, that nigga been next up since the Obama administration. The aura. Oh my God, the fucking aura, nigga, the aura. He killed them both. And there he goes. Unfortunately, as they were only figureheads, no liberation followed. There would be no parades in the streets, or statues cast, or medals awarded. The few witnesses will report seeing only a man with a sword on a shitty skateboard, gently rising into the night sky. No one ever saw him again. Meanwhile, Roxy's mom was tracking down the High Chaplain. His crimes had already been committed. She couldn't repay them by any stretch of the imagination, but she could wipe the bloodstained grin off that fat bastard's face. Man, seeing my goats fucking as adults, bro, is doing something to me, bruh. It's doing something to me. He gouged his eyes out with a pair of needles. And rode his torso to the bottom of the bloody falls. I feel it. I feel it. Oh my God, I feel it. Oh my God, I feel it. Oh my fucking God, I feel it. Reports of what happened to our ancestors after that are sketchy. There were no eyewitness accounts I found, but some believe they regrouped and confronted the Condess herself. With all her high-ranking officers dead, and the human population decimated and sufficiently groomed for her arrival, there was no reason to stay behind the scenes anymore. After those dreadful years of putting up with a more vulgar brand of authoritarianism, which she finally stepped forward to claim her throne, it actually came off as somewhat dignified, elegant in a way. She was no less severe, but at least she knew how to act like an empress. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to drop this song, gang. I deadass can't wait. I'm letting this shit rock. This my shit. Make her a member of the Midnight Crew. I'm analyzing. She low-key, she also has aura. I can't even cap. I ain't even about to sit her and cap. Bro. I'm gonna let the hook go, and then I gotta, cause I ain't gonna be able to read. Make her a member of the Midnight Crew. All right. It's my shit, but we gotta keep going. But even if they did manage to confront her, there was no way they could win. She had too many crazy alien powers. Her boss supposedly had jacked her power level through the roof. I even heard, and don't quote me on this, that she may have been over 9,000. Heavens to Betsy. That figure is just absurd. Yeah. And that's not even to speak of the generic smorgasbord of other powers she was rumored to have. It gets hard to separate the fact from the urban myth. But for reference, if you want to believe it all, just picture all the X-Men combined into one sexy fish woman in a skin-tight suit. Whoa, mama. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I ain't had to see all that. Whatever actually went down, they're surely both dead now. Please be ketchup. Please be grub sauce. Please be grub sauce. Whatever actually went down, they're surely both dead now. I guess it had to happen like that though. There's no way the Condas would allow us to be born within even a century of our genetic forebears. The thought of that was completely disgusting to her. But I really would have liked to be able to meet them. I guess some things would just be too awesome to ever stand a chance of happening. Damn. Yeah, I know the feeling. Wait. What? Derek, didn't you tell me at some point that you did find evidence the witch killed him? As of now, no. Are you sure? I swear I remember you saying something about that. How could I have said anything like that before today? This was obviously the first time I mentioned any of this. Oh. I am just having the nuttiest deja vu thing going on right now. I can't read, man! I am just having the nuttiest deja vu thing going on now. I feel weird. I guess I am mistaken. Never mind. Okay. I will disregard your anomalous observation for now and continue conversing as if it never happened. Right. Good plan. Anywho, that's a heck of a tragic and thrilling tale, Dirk. I am still totally cockeyed and catawampus about it all. I don't even know what to think. But you believe me, right? Oh yeah, every word of it. Wow. Why shouldn't I? You're my friend and I trust you. I still just think it's impressive, though. Even after all this time, you're pretty much a one-of-a-kind dude. You love him so much, bro. Oh my god, bro. You want to kiss him so bad. Not really, I just like believing stuff and believing in people. Wait, what do you mean? About what? When you said after all this time, you just told me now. Yes. Hang on. Ugh. The deja vu shit is happening again. Okay, I am sure we've had this conversation before, so many things are familiar. I remember you saying the one-of-a-kind dude thing, and I remember saying the word catawampus and all of it. What's going on? Took you long enough to figure it out. Pages really are a slow burning class. Damn. Figure what out? You're asleep. Oh, that's right. I fell off the platform thing, and I guess I got knocked out. Yup. So I'm dreaming. Kinda. It's a dream bubble. I can't wait to drop this song, boy. What's that? A place in the infinite abyss where sleeping people can share dreams with each other while revisiting memories. Also where they can meet dead people. So we are sharing a dream together, and you're currently asleep too. Currently in the future. No. Even if I was, I wouldn't visit a dream bubble. That only happens when your dream self is dead, like yours is. Mine is not. I guess I understand. So, what's the deal then? Wait. You said this is where they meet dead people. Shit. Derek, are you dead? Are you a ghost? No, dude. Chill, I'm fine. Then what the fuck is going on? Who am I talking to? Well, who are the people you talk to when you have a regular dream? What? Like, just a boring normal dream. And there's a person you're talking to. Who is that? I don't know. It's nobody. Just a projection of your mind. Dream bubbles don't always need to be shared by dreamers or dead people. You can go to sleep and wake up in one alone, reliving an old memory. Kind of like a normal dream, until you remember it's just a memory, which is where we are now. Dreaming a dick. True. Okay. So, I'm having like a lucid...
Are you ready? It's time for the one, the only Game Bro.
Nah, bro.
To your screen, straight from the magazine, the Mixmeister of Master Swords and Mushrooms.
I gotta let it rock at least for a little bit. I gotta let it rock at least for a little bit.
Get ready, get set, and here we go. The Game Bro's here, and he's got the games. All you other lame brainers better feel ashamed. He can bend the rules, he's too cool for school, and he's got just a few cheat codes for you. There ain't nothing that'll ever hold this bad boy down. That hat that he's wearing is like his personal crown. He's got every game beat, his skills are that sweet, but if you want his crew, you gotta be elite.
I have heard Game Girl. That's my shit. Game Girl, I like Game. Don't get me wrong. Game Bro go hard. Game Girl shit on Game Bro. Keep it a buck.
It's Game Bro! When you're out of corners, he's got your back. He never ever betray you, man. That's a fact.
That's a fact, nigga.
Yo, he's your best friend and never foe.
True.
So come on and let's go.
All right, man. That's enough. 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 That's enough, man. All right. Where was I? Fuck. Okay. So, I'm having a lucid dreamy thing in a magic bubble, and you are just like a figment of my imagination. Yes, basically. So I'm talking to myself. That's kind of stupid. When they drop in game, them fags. That's me. That's me. Well, yeah, but not quite. You can view me as a projection of the real Dirk within your mind, as expressed through all your thought patterns about him. So I'm kind of a splinter of his corporeal self who happens to live in your awareness. I'm a startlingly close approximation to the real thing, for all intents and purposes. Just how startlingly close are we talking? I'm not going to give you a bogus percentage like the glasses, because that's not my shtick. We're pretty damn close. Essentially, think of how Louis did Lestat when he was in Paris. Facts. True. True. Okay, that's fair. But, man, there is something that feels kind of weird about this. You being in my head. It's a little messed up. What's messed up about it? You are the one who put me here, with your intimate understanding of all his mannerisms and predilections. And a splintered existence is pretty much how he rolls. This is how shit is, bro. So this recontextualizing all the gay shit. So is all the gay shit an accurate representation of Dirk's mannerisms toward Jake? Or was this Jake playing up? You know what I mean? Like the gay shit. Okay, they did have the original. All right, fairs. True. Okay, I'm sorry for saying it's messed up, but it's still a bit frustrating. I've been trying to talk to you all day, but all I get is your pesky responder bedeviling me at every turn, and your friggin' robot punching me across the ocean, and then throwing a weird tantrum and ripping his nuclear heart out in front of me. And if that weren't enough, I tumbled off the doohickey and knocked myself out, and now I'm strolling down memory lane with your fake brain ghost. It's like you're surrounding me from all sides with imitations of yourself, but never the real you. Cheese and fucking crackers. When do I just get to talk to the actual Dirk? You want to talk to Dirk so bad, boy. You want to talk to this nigga so bad, boy. You niggas is good. Jake, what do you even know about someone's actual self? What makes it actual? What is actuality? What a horseshitty question. I don't know anything about actuality, I guess, but I know some Palasa babbled horseshit when I dad blasted hear it. I'm just saying, this isn't really your field of expertise. Dirk is the hard guy. He's the one walking the path of self, even when he doesn't know it, like right now. But what does that mean? And how can you really be made of only my thoughts, when I don't even know what you're talking about sometimes? Or when I didn't know some of the things you're telling me, like about being in a dream bubble. How can I tell myself about this stuff through Brain Ghost Dirk? Who says you don't know those things on some level? I don't think I do. I have no business knowing those things. Pages have a lot of untapped potential. That's practically all there is to the class, actually. But when they eventually find it, look out. And the ones who deal in hope? Shit, man. I'm scared of you already, and I'm not even real. He actually is a tulpa, holy shit. Are you sure you aren't real? No offense, but I kind of get the same smart-ass vibe from you as I do from the responder. Like, ha, I have the same basic personality as Dirk, but without any accountability or anything, so let me just be kind of flippant and mess with this chick fella's head. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's a surprisingly decent observation about me. Yeah, see, I think I maybe did a little too good of a job brain coning you. This is way too much like talking to the real fake Dirk. Holy cow, what a dumb sentence that was. You did do a good job. A perfect job, in fact. Untapped potential, remember? I don't think one of Dirk's splendors could exist nearly as well in anyone's mind other than yours. Well, that's just spiffy for me, but I'm starting to feel somewhat like I'm being haunted by you now. I just want to talk to my real buddy. And by real, I just mean the original guy. He said he want to talk to the OG. What do you even want to say to him? Oh, I don't know. You don't know? Yeah, okay, buddy. How about I love you for starters, nigga? It's not like you can keep any secrets from me here. I pretty much am your brain. No, don't say that, it's weird. You do realize he's coming for you. Dirk, in the real world. The man has his designs. He wants the real dick. He don't want just a take, he want the whole load. Hey, Koff, we locked in. We on the same page. Yes, I know. Want to talk about it? With you? No. That's like talking to him about it, which is like really jumping the gun, I think. What better chance is there to try talking about it than with a stunt double for your hyper-aggressive suitor within the safety and privacy of your own mind? But I can't yet. I just can't. There are some feelings I'm not sure how to put into words. Yet. And doing it in front of you, whether you're a stunt double or brain puppet or whatever, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. So there are feelings you don't want to try to put into words, even while you're dwelling entirely within the realm of your own mind. Yes. What is so hard to understand about that? What about the spider ghost? Ghost spider. They ain't want to hear me in the Discord, bro. Huh? The girl you saw. Jake is tired of these co-teasing, you cock teasing. He want the taste test. This shit crazy. I love this thing. I low-key wish you didn't have to pay for this. The girl you saw. When you got fucking clobbered by Dirk's robot and you passed out. You dreamed about a spider ghost alien girl. Oh yeah. What about her? Or what about her? You like her. Man, what? That's dumb. I saw her for 3 seconds and she waved at me and I woke up. Yeah. And it took all of 3 seconds for you to fall in love with the cute spider ghost. Why do you keep calling her a ghost? Because she's been dead for a zillion years, dude. Oh. Well. Holy shit. That won't change the fact that you like her. Let's not pretend it will. You're going to make things complicated for yourself. No, I won't. Yeah, you will. You're too fucking wishy-washy. These hoes wishy-washy. Between Dirk, Spider Ghost, Jane. Man, poor Jane. What? What about Jane? You tell me. What was even the deal with that? Our last chat ended on very pleasant and amicable terms. She was upbeat and chipper as ever. I failed to see what reason one might have to feel sorry for her. Yeah. You totally read her like a book. Really handled that conversation like a champ. Wait, I didn't I? Look out, bitches. It's Jake, Casanova Lady Slayer English. He's packing heat, and is frequently able to parse the literal meaning of things women say. What are you getting at? We're running out of time. She'll be here soon. Jane? No, doofus. Spider Ghost. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Where? Wait, she is? Oh, fuck. Look at you. I'm telling you. 3 damn seconds of ogling an alien in a blue dress and completely hopeless. Stop fidgeting around like that. Your hair looks fine. Do you want me to tell you how your breath smells? Screw you! I am cool as such a cucumber. Okay then. Why? Does my breath not smell okay? You're dreaming, Jake. Your breath is only a thing if your brain wants it to be. Oh, okay. Whew. When is she coming? Why is she visiting my dreams? Soon. She's been waiting for the right time to enter, waiting for you to snap out of the memory. Clearly the girl has the patience of a saint. Alright. Dang. It's warm in this dream bubble. How can I be sweating in a dream? Where do I keep the dream tiles? He really running the Equius playbook. That shit crazy. You calm the fuck down. I'm a figment of your imagination, and you're still making me nervous. But really, who is she? What's her deal, and what does she want from me? Since all this so-called untapped potential in my subconscious taking the form of yet another sassy dirt clone seems to know everything, would it be okay if I troubled my own brain for a few flipping answers? You should try to be more polite to me. Seeing as I am a representation of your entire mind, I have complete control over all your basic functions. I can trigger a particularly spirited bowel movement right before she gets here, so watch your step. Oh, no, I'm sorry, don't! Just kidding, dude. Jesus. I would never make you shit your pants in front of a girl you liked, even if she does happen to be my chief competition. Huh? Yo, who? We Dark Splinters can be pretty Machiavellian, but we do actually have some fucking standards. Okay, thank you for promising to keep my trousers tidy. Anyway, he's visiting now to bring you into the loop on some things. Important details you should know about your relation to the bigger picture. The much, much bigger picture. I still don't understand how you know. Or excuse me, my brain knows this stuff. Because I'm a page? How does that make sense? And also, if you know the things she will say, why don't you just tell me the things? Intuition and the subconscious mind are powerful things when harnessed the right way. That's for why I don't tell you. Why not just let her tell you? You're the one with the damn crush on her. There she go. Okay, dude, she's here. Shush. I know. Oh, man. What the fuck are you looking at me for? Say something to her, jackass. Okay, I will. What the fuck? What voice was that? Okay, I will. You're distracting me, though. Can you scoot over there? Can you scoot over a bit? Oh my god, fine. Hi there, welcome. Don't mind him, he's just a brain clone of my best friend. I know that sounds crazy. Bro, she can't even see or hear me. You're making a fool of yourself. Wait, she can't. Why didn't you tell me that? You are really throwing me off here. I don't know. I guess I didn't think you were going to have a neurotic meltdown at the sight of a girl. I thought you were supposed to know stuff like that, seeing as you are literally my brain. God damn it. Will you just chillax and woo this fucking ghost babe? How can I chillax when you keep talking to me? It's really disconcerting. You are totally embarrassing yourself, dude. You're talking to nobody. Man, I'm starting to feel bad for Spider Ghost. Look at her. She's getting uncomfortable. Shh, just shut up. I can't think. You're being so lame. I don't care if I'm a figment of your imagination or not. I can't take this bullshit. Either you get your shit together and put the moves on this dead space vixen, or I start fucking with your cortex and make you pop a dream boner. Oh god, no, don't you dare! You don't think I'll do it? No, please, 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 do not give me a boner, Dirk. Nigga, that's the opposite of what you be thinking, nigga. Sorry, Jake. The plan's in motion. Next stop, Boner City. So that was the plan all along, to give me a boner. And you got one. You motherfucker! Oh, tee, false alarm. I see. Very funny, cool guy. I think you are full of shit. You're bluffing. You don't even have the power to give me a phantasmal erection. I went to Boner City and everyone knew you. Jake, please. Members of the Juggalo party aren't the only ones who can pitch a big tent. Then go ahead. Make my fucking day. I'm ready for you. You think I'm afraid? I'll take your boner magic like a man. I'm not ashamed. I will stand tall and proud at full mast in front of this pretty alien. Do your worst, you bastard. This is so stupid. You're out of your mind. And this is coming from your mind itself. I can't even watch this. I'm out of here. Well, good riddance to ironic hipster douchewad rubbish is what I have to say about that. I wonder what Jack's up to right now. What? I mean, what? Who's Jack? Just talk to the girl, okay? You have some damage control to do. Jack, start jailbreak adventure. You wake up inside a... You wake up locked in a deserted jail cell, completely alone. There's nothing at all in your cell, useful or otherwise. Attempt to pry open window. There are no objects around with which to pry open window. Look at that. This frame is precisely identical to the previous frame. You advance nothing whatsoever with that dumb idea. Do you realize this adventure is nearing 5,000 panels? And now we have to watch you flounder around in a jail cell for God knows how long? Exactly how many panels do you want this to go on for? Over 9,000? Nobody wants that. Nobody even wants to hear the phrase over 9,000. You need to begin making better decisions if you want to escape. Get key. What did you not understand about the statement? There is nothing at all in your cell, useful or otherwise. There is no key. It is an extremely crude drawing of a key on the floor. Really, the drawing is so bad, it's ridiculous to think that some prankster thought it would fool you, which it did. Whoever drew this key clearly was employing the most primitive drawing tools available. You are obviously being fucked with in this stupid jail cell. You expect that you will continue to be fucked with, and it makes you wish you could stab something. Get pumpkin. What fucking pumpkin? There is no pumpkin. Once again, there is nothing at all in your cell useful or... Oh, god damn it. Okay, a pumpkin appears. You guess it must be feeding time for the prisoners. These Prospician jails are like luxury suites compared to the penal system on Durst. Should be the softest time you ever did. Consume pumpkin. What a horrible idea. You don't eat fresh produce. The thought is revolting to you. What do you think these sharp teeth are for? Or what's left of them, at least. You'll have to make a note to file a protest with your lawyer. Complain of cruel and unusual treatment. Their coddling criminal justice system will undoubtedly see to it you are given some proper meat to consume. Perhaps a prime cut of filet mignon, as if you were a guest of honor. What a bunch of powder puffs, with all their namby-pamby morals and compassion. This kingdom makes you sick. Look out window. You step up on the little Kirby thing to get a better look outside. Can't make a plan without getting your bearings. A lone sentry is on duty below. You shout a few obscenities his way. You wander aloud what a guy has to do to get a decent meal around here. Hey, you're talking to that guy. It's no use though. He ignores you. Yo, this is just like the fucking little comic that's in John's room. Just look at that stoic face. The unshakable discipline. The stalwart sense of duty and pride. This is what it means to be a member of the Prospician Royal Guard. What a load of shit, you grumble to yourself. But loud enough for him to hear. Inspect pumpkin. That guy won't be of any use. You doubt you could even manage to lure him into your pissing radius. I was just about to say, when they gonna start pissing on each other? You doubt you could even manage to lure him into your pissing radius, magnificent though it is. You give the pitiful gourd a little kick. A terrible thought occurs to you. What if you have no choice but to eat this awful thing? You can't let it come to that. You have to get out of here. Hold on, what's that? Take a closer look. Please look inside. Eureka. Droll, you beautiful bastard. Looks like he snuck something inside the pumpkin to help you escape. Probably a bomb. You're going to have to remember to give him a promotion when you get out of here. Or at least reduce his daily newspaper floggings. You need to think of a way to get the bomb out of there. Can't just smash it with your foot, or it might explode and take your leg off. Too bad they confiscated your knives, or you could slice the thing open neatly. Maybe even carve a funny face into it. You bet you're the first guy who ever even thought of doing that. Search for a carving apparatus. Hang on. You remember seeing some pointy things just outside the window. Luckily, both kingdoms are totally covered in pointy things. Can't swing a dead cat without impaling it on one. Take pointy thing. You snap off a golden pointy thing. Should be sharp enough to do the trick. Carve pumpkin. It slices through the meat of the vegetable like a sharp spire through thick squash. This is working so well. Who the hell needs a trusty knife when you're this resourceful? Screw knives. You take it back. You can't stay mad at knives. Open it. You can taste your liberation already. You can't wait to hear the sweet ticking of the bomb that is definitely in there. That will be the sound of freedom, you decide. You pull off the lid to reveal a whole bunch of knives. The wink is crazy. God damn it, Droll. So dumb. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Although now that you think about it, he might be by default, since he just sent you all the sharpest tools in the shed. Oh well, you could probably get some use out of these. You've never once been disappointed to receive a pumpkin full of knives, and you're not about to make an exception. Empty pumpkin on the floor. You take a quick inventory of the smuggled contraband. Hold on. Looks like he snuck something else in the pumpkin under all the knives. Something compromising. Examine compromising material. Terrier fancy. The droll knows what it's like spending long, cold nights alone in the clink. A man needs a little reading material to keep him company, if you know what he means. If your skin wasn't made of polished jet black carapace, your cheeks would be turning bright red. No one can ever know about this. You must destroy the evidence, or disguise it somehow. Forged blade out of illicit literature. None should be the wiser. It's the perfect crime. When you bust out of prison, you should be locked right back up again because of how perfect this crime is. Throw a knife down there to get that guy's attention. Oh! That should get the guy's attention. Chill, chill, chill. You just reminded me of some cursed evil shit I saw when I was making the fucking thumbnail for the song. I was looking for pictures of Jade, and the default picture of Jade is her God tier outfit, but I was looking for the her regular shit. And in the fucking in the Google images, there was a link to a fucking 18 plus comic. Matter of fact, I ain't about to keep saying it. Fuck it. Unfortunately, it only keeps his attention until he dies, which is almost instantly. You need to come up with a better plan. While you would argue that random stabbings are their own reward, they aren't getting you any closer to escape. Examine exit. That door is locked tight. You're going to need a key to open it. Preferably one that isn't horribly drawn on the floor to taunt you. Knock on door. Maybe if you knock hard enough in just the right way, at just the right time. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, no. Not yet. Wait for it. Wait. Now. Damn. Your clumsy fist accidentally flies through the bars, knocking out a passerby. Keys from his key ring jangle on the floor. It's quite possible one of those keys will unlock your door, but they are all well out of reach now. What next, genius? Use knife to snag one of the keys on the floor. You see if a knife can adequately lengthen your reach, but it's no use. They're still just outside your modest slashing radius. No dice. Need a different approach. Wait a minute. Another guard notices your unauthorized tomfoolery and radios for backup. Back other guard over. I don't know what that link is. Cough. I don't know what that is. I have not clicked that link. Back another guard over. He looks none too pleased by your misbehavior. This will surely result in reduced rations. You can expect to find a slightly smaller pumpkin in your cell come sky arise, mister. You keep beckoning him, just a little closer, a little closer. Convince second guard to pick up keys for you. Hold on, now I'm curious. Everything Gamzee does or will do is justified on God. Because that's my small being. You use a little persuasion to see if you can get him to... Jack, no! That is not how you convince someone to do something. You're supposed to save the stabbing until after you intimidate him into doing what you want. How exactly is a dead guy supposed to pick up some keys for you? Real smooth, Jack. What's the plan now? To bury the keys under a growing pile of torsos? This is turning out to be the second shittiest jailbreak attempt anyone has ever seen. Look around room. The only remaining thing in the room worth noting is in the other corner of your cell. Just a transport pad prisoners were supposed to use as a waste receptacle. Those were decommissioned in Durst prisons a long time ago. Too many prisoner suicides and severed heads showing up in the waste bins. None of those auto decapitations were authorized with the right paperwork, so privileges had to be suspended. You hear the door open and slam shut. Someone else is in your cell. Welcome guest. Looks like the sentry phoned downstairs for a little muscle. It's one of the regulator lugs they use to keep the gen pop in line. This guy has an itchy baton wrist and that look in his eye you know all too well. He's not leaving this room until one of you is good and bloody. Be the other guy. You attempt to be this guy down here, but you can't be this guy down here because he's dead. But it does serve as a convenient cutaway for the vicious beating that is currently taking place at your cell. We don't need to be watching that kind of prison brutality. We take our sweet time looking at this dead body while terrible noises can be heard from your prison window. Okay, that should be long enough. You can stop being this guy now. Stop being that guy. Jesus Christ, boy. You stop being the other guy in time for us to see that you have just finished quickly and cleanly subduing the... Jack. Jack, the man is dead. Stop that. Jack. 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 Apologize to Gar's body. Swear to God, I was thinking this is some Madness Combat shit. I should have said it, because we on the same wavelength, gang. You start to feel sorry for stabbing that guy with 7 knives in the back and bashing his face into the door 89 times. Well, maybe not all 89 times. For the first 88, you felt pretty good. But by the 89th face bashing, you were definitely starting to feel pretty sorry. And by sorry, you guess you mean bored. Anyway, you mutter something under your breath that could easily sound like an apology to someone who wasn't listening very well. Give Guy a proper funeral. Whatever the state of your contrition might be, there can be no question about it. A man dedicated to royal service deserves a proper and dignified funeral. However, since there is no casket in your cell that is nearly big enough for this lug's hefty torso, you'll have to improvise. Seek alternative casket. Names himself SS. Can only stab up to 88 times. Hold on. You sever the guy's head with your most trusted of all trusty knives and begin sizing up that hollow pumpkin. It will definitely be snug, but you think you can make it fit. Make it fit. You don't care what anyone says. You say this pumpkin was made for this fucker's melon. Fits like a damn glove. Close it up. Perfect. Textbook burial for a man of honor and distinction. The sacrifices made by our public servants don't get anywhere near the respect they deserve, you think. Bring casket over to receptacle. His funeral will not be complete without a proper send-off. But a stinking garbage dump is no place for the head of a brave soldier to rest. No, you must first make some modifications to the device. Doing hard time behind bars will motivate a man to learn a trick or two when it comes to systems like this. Why open panel with knife? You open it up and swish a few wires around. There. Now, instead of a nasty old pile of rotting pumpkin matter, the destination should be the throne room of the Prospician Palace. Surely the queen would want to be alerted to the noble sacrifice of this brave warrior so that arrangements can be made to honor the hero. Send him off. I don't think this is a good idea, Jack. Scratch the please off, though. Look inside. And it, okay. You hear the door again, followed by the sound of surly footsteps. Could it be that another glutton for a good face bashing has decided to visit your cell? Greet visitor. Whew. Ah, you see. It appears there are quite a few said gluttons this time. Settle down, gentlemen. There are more than enough face bashings to go around. Quick, be the other guy again. You beat the other guy again while they beat you senseless. Other guy, be Jake. Suddenly, you aren't the other guy anymore. You couldn't quite be the other guy anyway since he's dead. Even though deadness hasn't really stopped us from being guys before. Nevertheless, the dead guy starts being Jake, who was not a dead guy. Well, his dream self is dead, but his non-dream self isn't. And that's the guy we're being, a guy who was asleep. That non-dead sleeping guy is presently talking to a non-sleeping dead ancient spider ghost, who long ago earned the achievement badge Gift of Gab, and boy does she know how to use it. I think that's a good place to stop, gang. You feel me? Somebody banging some shit outside, boy. That shit fucked me up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it, cuz. Like 10 o'clock. Oh, good stream. Good stream. Stops right when we get to a female character. Hold on. We was Jane at the beginning of the stream. You feel me? Some light shit. You feel me? I'm gonna be back. We're gonna be back Monday. We're gonna be back Monday. We're gonna continue. We're gonna see what what's her name? Arania. We're gonna see what Arania talking about. But yeah, man, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all night. You feel me? I felt like it was something else I wanted to say, bro. Go stream Poser Hill. You don't have to stream it on repeat, but go to my YouTube and stream that fucking Sonic LARP song. I'm gonna make another one soon, and it's another Homestuck song coming out, and this is the best one. But all right, man, y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all Monday, man. I'll see y'all Monday. I'll send it in the Discord.